Hello.
It's
Uh,
dip time.
It's dip time. It's been 10 months, and it's time to continue reading the list of dips.
oh yeah, let's go.
I rewatched our VOD today, and I made it. We left off at duck sauce, the single D entry.
We only got to duck sauce? Wow.
Yeah, we were only streaming for 2.5 hours, and 30 minutes of that was like fiddling with the voice.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
My audio is echoing. I'm not
A little echoey.
There's echo on her voice. I'm not sure why, because my speakers are off.
Could be the room.
Could be the room. Someone might have unmuted their speakers. My speakers are muted. I'm not hearing it come through anybody else's.
Yeah, I have headphones in.
Yeah, same. I moved the mic slightly closer to me. I don't know. Does that help at all? But,
Oh,
what?
it made it like worst.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how it happened.
Do I have my own stream open? No? Like, I literally changed nothing about my setup.
Does your OBS have like two mics going?
It has desktop audio and it has my microphone, like, aux entry.
Try muting your. Sorry, my brain stopped working. Try muting your desktop microphone really quick on OBS.
You got it. Just a second. Well, that was in Discord. Well, I shouldn't be audible at all now.
That fixed it.
What?
That fixed it.
Oh, okay. I guess because it's got the Discord call in it. That might be why. Okay.
Oh, that would probably do it, yeah.
That'll
I
do it.
totally spaced. Anyway, we're here again. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me again, Ren and Toby, and thank you for, in the chat, Augury and Dev. Happy birthday, Dev.
Oh, it's Dev's birthday. Happy birthday, Dev.
Yeah!
Yay, happy birthday, Dev.
We're celebrating with dips.
Hell yes. Borth.
I was talking about my happy 30. I was talking about my accidental recreation of the exact flavor of SpaghettiOs, which is canned tomato soup and pasta. Not terribly pleasant. Let's talk about something more pleasant, like fish sauce, which I have never used as an actual dip. Like, I've only ever seen it as an ingredient in other things.
I've had it once on a dare, because back in high school, my best friend, her mom was from Korea, so she had a bunch of fish sauce, and she was like, hey, you should have a sip of this. I'm like, okay.
I cannot
not
imagine
great.
trying to just drink fish sauce.
It was like soy sauce, but like to the left. A little bit more fishy.
It's very pungent in a way that, like, makes my brain panic when it's just by itself, but, like, it's in so much Thai food and Vietnamese food, and it's so good when it's in things.
Oh yeah. 1 second. I'll be right back. My soup is boiling over.
Oh, no.
Oh my
no
god,
worries.
fish soup.
Save the soup. So,
I like fish sauce in things. I cannot comprehend just trying it on its own.
yeah.
Maybe I would put it on the french fries, see how that works.
Yeah. The Romans had a similar sauce they put on everything called garum. That is actually... It's not on this list because it's a
Oh,
sauce.
it's next to fish sauce. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Right there. Yep.
Okay, wow, that unlocked something deep in my brain. I remember liquamen and learning about garum and liquamen when I was in Latin
Huh. I'm gonna turn you down just like
class in like high school. Okay.
Alright, is that a
Yeah,
little
sorry I
bit
was
better?
on mute. I was on mute for a little while. I had toast to eat and I didn't want to go crunch crunch into the microphone.
No worries. We're not here for we're not here for ASMR.
Yeah, no. Not my bag. I don't know if it's anybody else's, but nope.
I don't mind a good crunch, but I don't want a lot of chewing noises, you know?
Yeah, chewing noises. I don't quite have that thing that some people have where chewing noises make them absolutely insane. But sometimes, oh man.
Yeah.
I did make some tea though. It's very nice.
Ooh, what kind?
Just Earl Grey. I think it's double bergamot Earl Grey.
Ooh.
And it's of course kind of hot in my room because it always gets hot in my room at the end of the day because I have a southwest facing window. But that's fine. I'll drink tea. I don't care.
A lot of chewing sounds wet to me these days, and I hate it. I get you, honey.
Yes, wet chewing is the worst.
Oh, yeah. Like, I like a crunch. That's about it.
That's what it's called, misophonia.
Let's see. I didn't... Fish sauce is a liquid condiment made from fish or krill. I didn't realize that you could, like, make stuff out of krill, I guess. I thought it was just for the whales. Coated in
I mean,
salt.
I guess
Sorry.
theoretically you could use krill as a condiment. No, I'm starting to think about the logistics of this now.
Yeah, they're just
They're so
tiny.
little.
Why am I quieter? I didn't do anything.
You sound fine in my ears, so maybe it's something coming through the what the hell?
I don't know.
The OBS, because you sound fine to me on Discord.
Yeah. Who knows? Because I didn't change anything.
Everybody's favorite part of streaming, trying to figure out what the fuck is going wrong this time.
Yeah, like, you set it up exactly. You don't change it. It's still wrong the next time somehow.
I blame goblins.
Oh, yeah. They got tired of airplanes. Boeing's doing their job for them, so they're getting into computers. And they have been since the 90s.
Speaking of Boeings and airplanes and shit, there's this mobile game that I found out about called Skycard, where it uses real-time flight tracking data from Flight Radar 24 because it's made by Flight Radar 24. And it's sort of like a cross between Pokemon Go and Pokemon Snap. And you can just sort of take pictures of planes as they fly by, and you can go to different airports if you've collected them, and it's really fun. And it means that I can finally track down the tail number of that fucking Piper Cub that keeps buzzing my house.
Get them.
Your days are numbered.
Get his ass.
I'm gonna stand on the roof of my house with an RPG, like, go around.
I am, like, for all that we live in an area that gets trains and rockets and a highway and airplanes, I am glad that we don't live, like, right next to the airport.
I didn't mind living, like, right next to the airport. I lived right under the DCA flight path, which now I realize is a lot more dangerous than maybe I thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
Given
and
all the NTSB
helicopters.
stuff that just came. Yeah. But I had just been like, you know what? I live directly under a flight path. I don't mind it. If I get Donnie Darko'd someday, that's just how I'm gonna go.
Yeah. I
is
am always worried about the day that, you know, a SpaceX rocket, like, falls on our house or something.
Yeah. I worry more about SpaceX than anything else.
Yeah. We gotta deal with that shit all the time. Do you know how many fucking Cybertrucks there are in this area?
Oh, I believe it. Every time we were driving down, driving up and down from Seattle, every time we saw a Cybertruck, we just went, boo! We only saw them around, like, Portland, Seattle, and right here in the Bay Area.
I saw one
Which
when we
makes
went to
sense.
visit Tennessee.
The three areas I'm talking about are very techno dipshit dense.
I live right
There
near
was-
a fire station with a dog who hates sirens. Oh, Dev, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no! You thought I said space sex? No, that's different. That happened in a James Bond movie.
God. I think I can't remember what day it was, but like earlier this week I did see one of those dipshit cars and I didn't do much more other than like give him a thumbs down and he got red. Like I saw his face actually go like tomato red because he was screaming at me because I gave him a thumbs down.
Just
That's-
like don't flip them off. Just give them a thumbs down and a sad shake of your head.
I mean, watch out, guys. That might technically be a hate crime soon.
Oh
Eh.
God.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a crime on something I hate.
Yeah. Let's see.
Where were
We were in fish sauce.
We were in fish sauce.
It is fish or krill that have been coated in salt and fermented for up to 2 years.
I love that humans as a species just decided completely independently on all civilizations to be like, you know what we should do to make this thing tastier? Leave it alone in the dark for a few years and see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy.
Let's see. Difference from oyster sauce. I think I know the difference. Well, fish sauce and oyster sauce are both briny and have related histories. They are different products. Yeah, I know they're completely different textures.
Mm-hmm.
Fish sauce and oyster sauce both come from the ocean and they are different.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
both,
thank you, Wikipedia.
They're both sauces that contain seafood. Southeast Asian fish sauce is often made from anchovies. Yeah, I thought that's the one I usually heard in it. Salt extracts the liquid via osmosis.
That's really cool. I love how chemistry is just something that you think you learn about in class and have no idea how to apply in the real life, but surprise, it's all cooking. You were tricked.
Yes. Southeast Asian sauces. Southeast Asians generally use fish sauce as a cooking sauce. However, there's a sweet and sour version, which is more commonly used as dipping sauce. Okay, that makes more sense.
Ooh.
Because like
Okay.
straight fish sauce would be horrible for dipping.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was on the list of dips, but if there's a, different version with more variety of tastes, then yeah, I can see why that would be there.
Oh yeah. Myanmar fish sauce in Myanmar is called non baye.
I unfortunately do not know how to pronounce pretty much any Southeast Asian languages. But that is amazing orthography that I have never seen before.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Autism. Wait, no, Dev. Now I want to know what your joke was before the lag.
Yes.
Because autism as an orphan punchline is also very funny.
Let's see. Cambodian fish sauce, anchovies.
Ooh,
Fish sauce
that
is
kind of sounds really good.
Fish sauce mixed with sugar, lime juice, chili peppers, and crushed peanuts. Which
Yes,
most-
God.
That sounds really good. Man, I'm in a really specific mood for peanut noodles. I promise I'm wearing clothes. We were talking about people created fermented food via what is essentially a long-term chemistry experiment.
Ah, yes. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
autism.
Definitely.
Definitely like the autism ADHD like shaking hands because leaving stuff in the dark is something I am very good at.
Mood. Philippine fish sauce is known as patis. It is one of the most important ingredients in Filipino cuisine. Patis is a byproduct of bagoong production. What is this? Philippine condiment partially or completely made of either fermented fish or krill or shrimp paste with salt. Fair?
Oh.
The Thai writing system is one of the top 10 most beautiful writing systems. Your other favorites are Georgian and Mongolian. I think the Mongolian writing system is gorgeous. It's so pretty.
I need to see the Mongolian writing system because I love a beautiful set of letters.
Very fair. Very real. Very true.
We could take a side quest to see what Mongolian writing looks like.
I believe that is exactly what we're doing.
Yep.
Yay, side quest.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Do they have more pictures? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It looks so much like Arabic, it trips me out.
It's so pretty. Yeah, absolutely.
Arabic is also very beautiful to look at, especially Arabic calligraphy. Oh my god.
It really is.
I love Arabic calligraphy. I cannot read it very well because I cannot read Arabic more than like at a kindergarten level, but
It's the last
remaining
Sorry, go ahead.
vertical writing. Oh, we were saying at the same time. Last remaining vertical writing system still in use. Really?
Cool.
I thought that there was some Thai as a vertical writing system that was still in use. Wow. Today I learned.
Huh. I'm like, I keep turning you down, Rin. I don't know why you're so loud compared to the rest of us.
I'm flirty and free. I don't know.
One moment. What?
Like, I was standing out here and I could hear Rin, like, from the office, but not you, so.
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Rin is for some reason still way louder than the rest of us, apparently. I'm not sure why.
I will do my best to not be a pain in the butt.
No worries, no worries. It happens.
I wonder how this types out.
I mean, here's... Yeah, I don't know what it looks like typed. Oh.
In a 1604 manuscript. Ooh.
Ooh. Like, I wonder what, like, a Mongolian keyboard would look like.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see.
Side quest.
We got maybe halfway through the first. Yeah, so a lot of them are Cyrillic because that is, I think, the primary form of writing in Mongolia.
Oh.
Thanks for nothing, Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I swear there's got to be a way to type Mongolian script. Anyway, back to fish sauce.
Back to fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Unlike other fish sauce variants, the fermented solids are not discarded, but sold as separate products in the Philippines.
Oyster jump scare.
Yeah, oyster jump scare. Toby, watch out. Nearly always cooked prior to consumption, even when used in accent to salads or other raw dishes. Included in arroz caldo. Huh, I had never heard of that. As a condiment for fried fish, you gotta get your fish on fish. It's in
That's
sinigang.
right, fish section.
Oh, yeah. Thailand. Well, where I've had most of my fish sauce is Thai and Vietnamese food.
Same.
A lot of history with Vietnamese fish sauce.
Mm.
Let's see.
250 million liters of fish sauce per year.
Wow.
Oh, I want that. I want that.
A bowl of like noodles and beef. Yeah, my family doesn't put it in arroz caldo, but my mom puts it in some other dishes. Makes sense.
Cool.
Ooh, that's like thick.
Yeah. Now that is what I would call a dip.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the typing on that bottle is so cute. I love that bottle on the left.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
is
little
really, really
fish.
cute.
We love a good bottle.
Hmm.
We love good branding, don't we, folks?
We do.
Yep.
Common commercial brands fish sauce generally contain about 50 to 60% of the FDA's daily recommended amount of sodium per tablespoon.
Yeah, much, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, when I was listening to the VOD, I mentioned like discussing the wild menu of the first restaurant I ever worked at, and I had it pulled up like as a just in case.
Awesome. Good to know it's there.
Hell yeah.
And then there's fish
Fish
paste.
paste. Which is like fish sauce, but more so.
Oh yeah. Making fish paste in Cambodia. Oh yeah. They're just
That is definitely paste.
Oh yeah. It is.
Also, she's got the drip. Love her hat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that hat rules.
Just going to town on that stuff. Chemically broken down by fermentation process. Yeah, it's there's a bunch of different kinds. But it's just the solids of fish sauce.
Mm.
Okay, I don't think this is coming through over my microphone, but there is a Boeing 767 over my head. And I'm sorry, UPS from Louisville to San Jose. You are not getting to your destination because I am taking you to assert dominance. Captured.
In England, they call it gentleman's relish.
No, they don't.
It's an
British
anchovy paste. Ugh.
That is one of the most English things I have ever heard in my entire life.
Also known
Yes,
as
would you like some gentleman's relish?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
it's also known as pedum peparium. Today, the secret recipe is withheld from all but one employee by the licensed manufacturer.
What?
Okay, so now we know who we gotta torture to get the recipe for gentleman's relish. Got it.
So we kidnap this guy and then we take the rest of England hostage.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we could also go for the guy who knows how to make ship ham salmon paste.
What? Oh god, just salmon as a paste. That's disgusting
lox,
to me.
That's lox with extra steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lox paste.
Ugh.
Ah.
Oh. I hate it.
Fish cakes, I guess, are technically solidified fish paste.
Makes sense.
I guess. Like, you could say cake is solidified dough.
Eh.
It's not wrong.
Chicken nuggets are solidified chicken paste.
Chicken paste.
English get pissy about people mocking their cuisine, and then they make a fish called gentleman's relish. It's lox, but you did a boxing
Literally.
match with it first.
Literally.
There's poacher's relish.
What is that?
I
Well,
mean,
poacher's relish is what you get when you can't get the gentleman's relish.
smoked
when you're
salmon
not
and
a
lemon
gentleman.
zest. Same
Okay,
manufacturer
see,
that
that
makes
actually doesn't
gentleman's
sound
relish.
bad.
That's still lox with extra steps.
Yeah. Well, at
Yeah,
least it's not
it-
the
it
French
doesn't sound
piss a
bad.
lot.
What the fuck is that?
Paste salad. Oh, you American. I mean,
Anchovy pureed with cloves, thyme, bay leaf, and black pepper. The cloves are an interesting choice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know how to
try
feel
it.
about that one.
Yeah. Surimi. Yeah. Let's see.
Surimi is
Fondue.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
king of
best
dips.
dip.
let's go.
The best dip.
It's, when you're English, so you like to go to Africa and poach animals, but call it big game hunting. Yeah. Fondue is a Swiss dish of melted cheese and wine served in a communal pot over a portable stove. Heated by a candle or spirit lamp.
A spirit
Okay,
lamp.
for a second, I was very confused about what a spirit lamp was, and then I thought about it for a second, and it's like, oh, okay, it's like a sterno.
Oh, okay. That
Oh,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I was like, are ghosts eating fondue with me? That would be cool.
Ghosts are heating our fondue. Let's see.
Find your local ghost, set them on fire, and then melt some cheese on them.
It's how you gotta do it.
Easy peasy.
Yep. It was promoted as a Swiss national dish by the Swiss Cheese Union.
That's fake. That's not real.
Europe.
Fondue is being pushed by big cheese.
And of course, you got your chocolate
That's just
fondue.
a fancy way to say hot pot.
Fondue is ectoplasm, confirmed. As the Ghostbusters expert, I say it's not, but in the same way that, like, honey is technically not bee spit, there's a process.
So true. So true.
This is so weird for me. Fondue always meant a big pot of oil that you put things in, and then cheese fondue was a different similar thing. Fondue is a conspiracy made up by France to sell more cheese. Fondue is ecto-cooler. Got it. Yeah, I've had like
Well, number one, it's a conspiracy made by the Swiss to sell more cheese.
Oh, yeah.
You can't trust the Swiss.
Can't blame the
And,
French for this one. Although it is from a French
cheese.
word.
Yeah. But yeah, pack miner, for me, fondue also just meant oil, and then maybe there is also cheese. Like, you have to specify cheese fondue, chocolate fondue, or just regular fondue.
Fondue is a conspiracy made by the Swiss to sell more French people.
That's it, you nailed it. You got it.
We got it.
We got it. We figured it out.
This is the stream conspiracy.
The earliest known recipe for the modern form of cheese fondue comes from a 1699 book published in Zurich. To cook cheese with wine. The name cheese fondue until the late 19th century referred to a dish composed of eggs and cheese. Something between scrambled eggs and with cheese and a cheese souffle.
Oh, cheese souffle is so good.
I haven't had a cheese souffle in forever.
I have not had souffle.
It's like how you have to specify the type of ketchup because tomato ketchup is popular in States, but banana ketchup is popular in the Philippines. Yeah.
Oh no.
You know, I've never tried banana ketchup, but
Wait, am I
now I want to do. It's Zurich. Not Zurich.
Zurich.
Yeah, Zurich.
I don't know why
It's
I
a hard
pronounced it
CH.
wrong. I think I've been there, so like I don't have an excuse, I guess. Brillat Savarin wrote in 1834 that it is nothing other than scrambled eggs with cheese. Variations include cream, truffles, and truffles in addition to eggs, as well as what is now called raclette, which is the cheese that I am most familiar with going in fondue. Over here, there's a spiced tomato ketchup called curry ketchup. I want to have some curry ketchup on like a bratwurst so bad.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we did curry ketchup last time, and we were all very excited to try curry ketchup sometime.
Yes. Like, I think, like, some sauteed onions and a brat and curried ketchup would be really good.
Hell yeah.
Fondue was popularized... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just that's why I had to, eat some toast quickly before this, because I'm like, I know this stream is going to make me super hungry.
Oh, yeah. Banana ketchup is less tangy than tomato ketchup and sweeter typically, but you can also get it spicy. Unless you're allergic to bananas, then all banana ketchup is spicy.
Yeah, I would not recommend that.
I have a habit of like adding a little bit of cayenne or some like sriracha to my ketchup. I like a spicy ketchup.
Ooh.
It would be really good on
But
fries.
but yeah, there's this Irish Irish pub I've been to that does curry and fries, and they just give you a bowl of curry and they give you some fries, and that's it. It's just like ordering ketchup and fries,
Oh hell yeah!
and it does clear ketchup. Ketchup is good, but that actually kind of clears.
I need to have more curry in my life. I have tried the banana ketchup. I had it on a chicken nugget, and it was pretty good.
I need to find the curry roux that we've been using because our store does not sell it anymore. So I'm like, okay, great. Well, now what am I supposed to do when I want to make Japanese curry?
Your local Asian specialty store.
Yeah, I gotta find the H Mart around here.
We don't have H Marts around here, but we've got like a cute little local spot that I really like going to.
Nice.
They're really nice. If you like tell them like, hey, I was looking for this thing, like the next time you go, it'll be there.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Fondue was popularized as a Swiss national dish by the Swiss Cheese Union in the 1930s as a way of increasing cheese consumption. It's literally a conspiracy to sell more cheese.
We did it.
We did it.
We proved it.
That's incredible.
They also created pseudo-regional recipes as part of the spiritual defense of Switzerland.
What the fuck? They just made up a whole culture.
I mean, Italy has done that with their food culture.
That is true.
It's like the Got
That's
Milk
also
ads
very,
from the
very
90s
funny.
and 2000s. Yeah.
I was just thinking about those the other day.
Yeah. Like, I read a little thing about how, like, in order to, like, sort of compete and undersell, like, Iran, where most pistachios are produced, America is really pushing for pistachios to be grown in California now. But they need a
No,
shit ton
please.
of water.
We're so much drought. We are already in so much drought. And if dipshit in chief keeps just opening dams in the Sacramento River that aren't even going to go to where he wants the water to go, which is Los Angeles, which isn't even in the Sacramento River watershed. I'm sorry, I have a lot of feelings about this.
No, it's totally fair. Like, but it was the thing that, like, they're pushing for American pistachio production, so they have started like pushing it in social media stuff too. Like, you can buy pistachio butter here when you, more frequently, where you used to have to order it at specialty stores or online. A lot of like influencers, you'll notice, like on anywhere that's like cooking with anywhere that does like cooking blogs, suddenly they have a lot of pistachio stuff. It's literally just to get you to buy more pistachios from America.
Well, that's dumb and stupid. And the best dishes with pistachios are always Persian. And I think that we should just let Iran have that one.
We really should. If they grow good pistachios, let them do it.
Yeah, and also we don't tend to have pistachios as part of our quote unquote American food sensibilities. They're just like, oh, it's pistachios. It's either a snack or an ice cream. Oh, you can do so many good, awesome things with pistachios, but that's definitely an Iran thing. That's a Persian food thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, please don't grow more nuts in California. We're begging you. I love almonds, but I'm trying not to eat almonds because I am trying to boycott the insane amount of water that it takes to grow almonds.
Good gravy, yeah. Dev says, how fucking dare you talk about my culture that way? Just kidding. In regards to the Italian, the criticism of Italian food culture. The Swiss very much like being a distinct entity, which is funny for a region that speaks multiple languages, most of which are spoken in other places as well. Arizona declared war on California once over water. Fair.
Yeah, the Swiss are just like that one guy.
Yeah, they're like, look at us, we're so neutral, and nothing, and that defines us.
Well, I mean, the flag's a big plus.
Yeah, the Dubai chocolate. Like, I did want to try that. It sounds good. I like pistachio stuff. The The world almost got rekindled when California told us to, quote, live within our means on water while Nestle is growing almonds. And while I had water conservation hammered into my head growing up, oof.
Well, you see, this is part of why I think that we should attack and dethrone Nestle.
We should.
So
The
real.
ontologically evil company.
I'm just thinking about the Quentin Reviews video about, like, brands and icons that, like, talks about, you know, like, Nestle and their little chocolate milk bunny, and it turns into a whole thing about killing Mr. Peanut with your bare hands. It was super insensitive. We've been in drought since before I was born. Agreed. Let's storm their factories. Yep. Seize the means
Absolutely,
of
let's go.
chocolate production. The first time I had fondue, it was the frying oil kind. But at that point, it's just a communal fry pot to me. Like,
Yeah.
I always think of the cheese fondue. I once redistribute the baby formula.
That's why Nestle's ontologically evil.
Yeah,
Let's.
let's get them.
Again, this is another thing I need to be stopped on before I go off on a huge rant.
All right,
But
let's
also
talk
now
about
I really
cheese.
want fondue.
Yeah.
I really want fondue.
I once like made fondue for like a girl I was dating and took it to her work. Like it was still nice and hot, and we had like a little fondue lunch date.
Oh my god.
It was really nice.
That is like peak romantic.
I lost to a horse, so in that relationship.
Oh. I mean, horse girls be.
Oh yeah.
Horse girls are on another level.
Oh yeah.
The first time I had fondue, I didn't realize it was fondue being made. So while my friends were trying to melt this hunk of cheese, I just kept dipping into it and like taking pieces of the cheese, and they're like, "Dude, stop!"
Get your little rat hands out of there. It's not ready yet.
But it was so good.
Yes, it was that X, the one you like to compare yourself to when you want to boost your ego. This is the one that like came to visit me for Valentine's Day. We lived about 2 hours apart, hour and a half apart. Came to visit me, brought me like a beautiful pan of like raspberry brownies. I made like homemade ice cream and like a bunch of other stuff like in a dorm room.
Holy crap.
We watched a movie, ate dinner, and the next morning she got up and was like, I gotta go take care of my horses, bye, and then took the pan of brownies she made me for Valentine's Day with her.
God. It's like, please, see these brownies. Okay, they're for me and my horses now, bye.
Yeah. They're for me and my horses. Like, I can't deny, incredibly talented horse trainer, but also
I mean, horse people are fucking intense. There was this documentary that I saw relatively recently about all this like huge drama in the horse training community. I of course can't remember the names of anybody involved, but it was like this whole fucking thing. I'll try and look it up.
Oh, that is a sentence. I love it. Awesome.
wow. I grew up like my mom was like a big horse girl, but not like a crazy horse girl. So I was a horse kid by horse people, aka furries. I don't even think they're that. But like I grew up like surrounded by horse people and was technically a horse person, but I wasn't like crazy into it. I just kind of did it because my mom wanted me to, and even she wasn't that crazy into it. But I know how to ride a horse, so, and I spent years taking care of horses. The only reason I don't anymore is because I live here and my horse was 35, so. Horse girl to monster fucker pipeline is real. You know what? I can believe it.
It's horse girls and then wolf girls. They may at first be what's the word I'm looking for? Antagonists to each other. But it is truly the pipeline to Weird Guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, as a self-described wolf girl, yes.
Points at an anthropomorphic horse. You mean that's not a horse person / furry? You're right. That's fair. I grew out of my hooves. I was like a dragon kid. But I also liked wolves and dolphins and horses. Jack of all, weird girl interests.
Oh, okay. I found it. It was a dressage coach who shot his student and was let off by reason of insanity.
That's bonkers. What?
Wow.
No, no.
So we got the literally crazy horse people.
I was not kidding.
Damn.
Holy shit.
It's so crazy. I'm waiting for 12-foot IO to, there we go, clean off the page so I can read it. Yeah, apparently he was like severely mentally abused by his student, and she and her fiance moved into a barn on the property, and she was just like being super, super awful to him, and then he went crazy and shot her.
Oh.
She was fine, but...
Oh shit, I think I remember hearing about this.
That is bonkers. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it was like an episode of Dateline or something I saw about it because I'm that weird bitch. But anyway, now that we are completely off topic.
That's wild. Anyway, French onion dip?
French onion dip.
I love a French onion dip.
Like,
why is it called California dip?
California dip?
What did California have to do with this?
The Potato Chip Institute International.
That is not that cannot be a thing. How do you grow up and be like, you know what? I want to work for the Potato Chip Institute International.
I want to work for the Potato Chip Institute International.
That's so specific. Same.
Yeah, it is not
What does
from
that mean?
France. It's an American dip.
And it's made with Lipton French onion soup base, and it's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love using that shit. I use it in making hamburgers. So I just mix a couple packets of that into the ground beef and egg when I'm making the patties.
Ooh. I'll do it in meatloaf sometimes if I do like a zucchini and onion meatloaf. Or I will make like rice and chicken that's like French onion dip, season like a one pot rice.
Oh, that sounds good.
I've still got hooves that are just deer hooves. That's fair. Let's see. Sour cream flavored with minced onion, usually served with potato chips. I found a recipe for like homemade French onion dip mix.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Because the thing is that I actually tried to make like actual French onion soup using the dip mix once, and it was fucking awful.
Yeah, I think it's more like an ingredient mix than a mix to actually make soup.
Yeah, they tell you it's soup mix, and they'll have instructions on how to make it, but like, History says it used to be called California dip, then French onion dip became the more popular name. I guess yeah. Lipton Company promoted the mix on the television show Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts in 1955. It was created by an unknown cook in Los Angeles in 1954. So, like, the instant soup came first, which makes sense. The recipe was added to Lipton instant onion soup package in 1958. So it was, like, straight up invented, like, with the Lipton Company. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
A similar recipe made with reduced cream was created in New Zealand and became very popular. What is canned dairy product? Interesting.
So, like making it with condensed milk?
Yeah. I mean,
Or
that is
evaporated
just
milk?
that is just, a synonym.
More.
Originally sold by Nestle. Damn them.
Damn it.
Fuckers.
Skimmed milk cream and thickener 401, also known as sodium alginate.
Okay.
Low-fat alternative to cream.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Used to make kiwi onion dip. Served at parties. Yep. It's a good one. It's classic. Nothing beats it. I like putting French onion dip on a burger. Like the dip itself.
That sounds really good.
That would be really good.
It was invented the year your dad was born. Wow. Oh, I'm imagining a French onion soup burger now. That's like a burger with the French onion dip mix. French onion dip and like melted Gruyere.
That sounds fucking amazing.
Frites sauce, a Dutch accompaniment for French fries. Similar to mayonnaise, but with at most 25% fat. Leaner, usually sweeter.
Okay, see, that sounds really good, but I have to insult the Dutch.
Yeah.
That's not even a real language. What is that? Frites sauce.
I mean, it's just fry sauce.
Yeah.
Love you, a lean mayonnaise.
basically a lean mayonnaise. Yeah. I mean, I'd try it. I am not a mayo on fries kind of guy, but I've tried it and it's not bad.
Usually thinned with water or other suitable liquids. That's just sad. Just eat your mayonnaise.
Or other suitable liquids. That qualification is distressing to me.
I assume they're putting like milk or some shit in there.
Yeah, milk, alcohol, antifreeze, whatever.
White wine.
Juicy Lucy, but put some of the dips from the dips and list in it instead of cheese. What is a Juicy Lucy?
That is a burger that is stuffed with cheese. So you like bite into the meat itself, and inside the patty is like melted cheese.
That's cool.
It's dangerous. The place I worked at, they called that the yo-yo.
Oh.
I've considered making a jalapeno popper Juicy Lucy, like mixing like cream cheese, cheddar, jalapenos, and like some garlic powder, and like putting that in the middle of a burger.
That would probably fuck.
Fry sauce. Condiment served with French fries or tostones in many places in the world. Usually a combination of tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Yeah, this stuff's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I have my own version of fry sauce that's like it's mayo with garlic powder, paprika, dill, and garlic powder, paprika, dill, and like cayenne.
Oh yeah, that's a good combo.
If you add some lemon juice to it, it is my it's my chicken sauce. And if you put it on a sandwich, it's my sandwich sauce. I make like the same thing.
I mean, it's good to have a good multi-purpose sauce.
Oh yeah.
Imagine a salmon burger with crab dip inside it. That sounds both delicious and like it would kill me.
Oh, turducken of fish burger.
Fish turducken burger.
Yes.
Isn't that also what they put on the McDonald's burgers? Yeah, I think it's just Thousand Island dressing and pickle juice.
Yeah, basically. And Thousand Island dressing is basically just ketchup and mayonnaise.
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
Oh,
I'm not saying it's super complicated.
I've just been like thinking about like a nice Reuben lately, and that like Russian dressing or Thousand Island.
Ooh, yeah.
Although sauce composed of a mixture of equal parts ketchup and mayonnaise appears in a New Orleans cookbook published in 1900, fry sauce was popularized in Utah.
Of course it was popularized in Utah.
Yep. Used as a pink sauce in his restaurant at Don Carlos Barbecue somewhere between 1941 and 1943. It was used at the first Arctic Circle restaurant in Salt Lake City. Pink sauce later became known as fry sauce.
It's. I look at it and I'm like, why didn't I think that it was invented by Mormons in the first place?
I mean,
Thousand Island is called American dressing over there. Where are you, Pac Miner? Country, planet.
Germany, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not the worst thing that you guys can call American, so I'm down with it.
In April 2018, Heinz announced the release of Mayo Chip, a mixture of the two sauces, because of a Twitter poll.
Like, never do anything because of a Twitter poll.
I think they also released wasabi-oli, which was a wasabi aioli that does sound pretty good.
Yeah, it's like I would try that. That sounds good, but never do anything based on a Twitter poll.
You should
See
see
what products we put your flag on.
Please tell
I
us
would
more.
not be surprised.
I want to know.
If it's dumb and weird, you can slap an American flag on it, and you're probably right.
Closer
If
related
it's something no
yum-yum
normal
sauce.
person would eat without fearing for their veins and arteries and tendons and other sort of internal meats.
Oh yeah.
I think about when I was looking up restaurants planning for a trip to Japan, I found this one that was specifically for like American food, but it was like American food in the eyes of like a man who has never left Japan, and it was fascinating seeing like
Oh,
3-foot-long hot dog stacked inside of like this bun fighting for its life with so many fries on top of it, and then
that's terrifying.
a melon cream soda on the side,
Uh,
which the melon cream soda looked great.
I'm thinking about like somebody was talking about like in Japan like products labeled American and how they made like a lasagna sandwich or something.
I would eat it. That's how you know it's American.
Like, I'm not saying no.
I listen to the Empty Bowl a lot, which is just a podcast about cereal and like cereal, like sugary American cereal is so American, but like specifically South Korea and Mexico are kicking our asses at like making good tasting sugary cereals right now.
Nice.
Then again, South Korea also made green onion flavored like Chex cereal, but
Yes,
that was
yes.
because they got forced into it.
Oh,
That would kick so much ass in Chex Mix. Are you kidding me?
Well, it was advertised like to be eaten with milk, because at some point they ran like a joke poll, like they were about to announce that they were making a chocolate cereal, and they were like, "Which cereal flavor do you want, chocolate or green onion?" And everybody voted for green onion.
With an internet poll. This is why you never do anything with an internet poll.
But they made the chocolate one, and then people wouldn't stop giving them shit about it for like 3 years, so they finally made the green onion one.
that's so fucking funny.
That like, there are circumstances where that could be really good and really useful.
Yeah, just not in milk.
I would not enjoy it in milk, but some people might. You know, if you put that in milk, you basically just have the laziest version of French onion dip possible.
There's an American section in some stores. Often it's Tex-Mex cuisine as well as burgers and some stuff like marshmallow fluff. That's fair.
I mean, if there's anything, I don't know if there's anything more American than marshmallow fluff.
But genuinely, you tell people about fluffernutters and they're horrified.
I remember there being a bunch of like baby otters or something at a zoo, all named after vegetables, except for one named Kevin. I love that. I love you, Kevin. It turned out one of them was named because of an internet poll. Yep, that would do it.
That's how you get Bodie McBoatface.
Never underestimate the monkey brain desire to do mischief.
Oh, yeah. In Argentina, it's called golf sauce. France...
Wait, the one that won the poll was named Rutabaga. You know what? I love that.
Golf sauce.
or
Golf sauce.
sauce cocktail in France, specifically at Turkish restaurants. Found in
Ketchup,
supermarkets.
That's
In Germany, a popular product called Red White is sold in toothpaste-style tubes. It consists of unmixed ketchup and mayonnaise, which form a red and white striped string when squeezed out. Ugh.
I need to do a prank where I replace somebody's toothpaste with that right now.
Please.
Just unmixed ketchup and mayonnaise.
I need to do a prank someday.
I don't know why. There's something cursed about that specifically.
In a toothpaste tube. You need to see the source on that. Let's see.
Red, white.
He's to understanding German business culture?
What?
You know what? I would...
Must-read guide for every businessman. Weird.
Now, apparently the word asparagus shows up reasonably often.
Huh.
Huh.
I think I found it.
Oh?
Are people just making shit up online again? Oh,
I don't like this.
GermanDeliStore.com.
Let me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm looking. What is? I don't like it.
Like, I don't like that it's got,
Oh.
like, it makes it look like it's, like,
It
strawberry
really does.
flavored.
It looks like a peppermint.
Amazing.
I need to get that, and I need to prank someone with it.
Well,
You
donate
have
to our
asparagus
Ko-fi
season?
page, and we can buy some red white.
You should love asparagus because asparagus is awesome. Every Thanksgiving, my mom likes to do jarred white asparagus,
Ooh.
which sounds really weird, but it's so good.
I love a roasted asparagus, like with some garlic and lemon. Like, I think it's like the Netherlands or Sweden or something has like those little tubes of stuff, but it's like the fish eggs or fish paste in a tube. Mayo and banana ketchup in the Philippines. Ooh, good with cheese sticks. I bet that would be good.
It'd be good. Oh, you could use it with lumpia. I would try that.
That sounds awesome.
In London, it's called burger sauce. Okay, just say it's American sauce, okay?
You can get it similar to the Turkish ketchup mayo. Mayo ketchup in Puerto Rico. Aurora sauce in Japan. Asparagus is fun because it's one of those plants that if you're not careful planting it, you will eventually have only asparagus in your garden. Yeah. I love a plant that fights. We have Tommy tubes, usually mustard or horseradish.
Watch chaos.
Russia, known as Quechunes.
Quechunes. The Quechunes.
In Russia?
Yes. Oh, that was horrifying. Now let's check out what horrible things people can do with garlic butter.
Garlic butter.
Oh yeah,
garlic
baby.
Butter sauce is my favorite sauce. Of all
I
time.
love a garlic butter.
There's not a lot here, but it's not like garlic butter is very complicated.
Oh yeah.
Understated, but very good.
The trick to
Yes.
the best garlic butter is adding like a little bit of lemon juice to it. That's how I
Ooh.
make my garlic bread. It's just melted butter, a splash of olive oil, like Parmesan, garlic, a splash of lemon juice, and like a little basil or crushed red pepper or parsley. It's butter and garlic, baby.
It's
Fact,
so
a good
good.
garlic butter is to use
good.
garlic and butter.
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna replace the garlic with cilantro, so thank you for that. It's
What is
gonna
with this
help me
picture?
here.
Why is it so dark? It's a little scary.
It's a
This
Bavarian
picture is-
skirt steak with onion rings, rye bread, composed butter with herbs and garlic, and horseradish.
That
No,
sounds.
this looks delicious.
It's so. Why is it so dark and grainy? I don't like.
I don't know. It reminds me of like a picture in a restaurant in the 1980s.
I think the plate is made of wood.
It just has like a FNAF quality to it. I don't know why.
Okay. You know
No,
it is
you're right.
compound butter. It's the artifacting and like the shine on the steak, you know?
Yeah.
Served with lobster, pizza, or breadsticks, yeah. At the German restaurant in Johnson City, Tennessee, which is one of my favorite places, it's called Freiberg's. It's they have the butter they serve with their bread is specifically dill and green onion butter. Somebody's home photo they uploaded so it could be fair use. That's fair, and it's a wood plate. Your grandma in Austria has a bunch of those. Neat.
Neat. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with wood cutting boards, so I get it. Oh, I forgot to silence my phone.
I will be right back. I gotta go check on the soup.
Godspeed. It is also, like, in addition to Dev's birthday, it's my aunt's birthday. So,
Aw, happy birthday to her too.
yeah. I had wished her a happy birthday earlier today. My birthday gift from my parents came in early, and we finally have good saucers. But I'm waiting to open them until the
Ooh.
day of, because my birthday's still
Very
not for
good.
like 17 days. Gravy. Which is Maghreb?
Maghreb, so that's like North Africa.
Oh. It's also your friend Kat's birthday. Or
Oh,
your
wow.
friend's cat's birthday. His
Happy
name is
birthday,
Meatloaf, and he's
Meatloaf!
9 years old. I love that. Good for him.
Cats with food names are always so good.
They're so wonderful. It's gravy. The only gravy I truly find abhorrent is red eye gravy, just concept alone. Because it's made with coffee. It's just
Oh dear.
ham drippings and coffee. I mean, if you want it to wake you up.
Ugh. I'm not a fan of that.
Not the legendary meatloaf with the Hanukkah sweater, is it? That would be wild. I
Yeah,
don't
French
know.
onion soup mix is good for gravy. That's one of the proper uses of the Lipton French onion soup mix.
Yeah. We
One of
made
the proper uses is not French onion soup.
it really not. Genuinely awful. I made it as gravy to go with pierogies.
Oh, that'd be good with pierogies.
Oh, yeah. Gravy is a sauce made from the juices of meats and vegetables that run naturally during cooking and often thicken with thickeners for added texture. I do my gravy simple. Oh! Oh, somebody sent money on Ko-fi. Thank you so much. That's the first time anybody's ever done that on stream, so this noise surprised me.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pat.
very cool.
That's
Thank
so
you.
sweet of you.
Thank you, Pack.
I've got a goal running on Ko-fi so I can a goal running on Ko-fi so we can, have some extra cash for when we get out of Florida.
Solid.
Moving. Thank you
Yeah,
so
I've never
much.
used a Ko-fi bot on Twitch. Maybe I should. I gotta get back streaming again. I have all sorts of games for it.
Oh yeah. Did it play the little animation I put in there? I wasn't looking at the thing, so I made a funny little animation for one of the things that can happen on stream. But gravy may be further colored and flavored with gravy salt. Huh. Salt and caramel food
the hell is-
coloring. Might have
What?
gotten moved under everything else, that's fair.
Gravy?
Oh yeah, I don't have Ko-fi bot on this thing. I'm
Uh,
realizing. That's fine. I'm not gonna fiddle with it.
but for VOD viewers, we see you, and we're
s-
calling you out, Pack. Thank you, Pack.
Thank you, Pack. I thicken my gravy with like butter and flour. A little
yeah.
roux.
Yeah, make a
I'll also use like chicken broth, but I specifically doctor it up with paprika
Oh, yeah.
and some pepper.
That's good. Add a little paprika to everything, make it Hungarian.
Oh yeah. Scare an English businessman, etc. I almost said English British man.
I mean, English are technically a subtype of British.
Fair. Commonly served with roasts, meatloaf, rice, noodles, fries, chips, mashed potatoes or biscuits, etc. My dad used to make I'm still not a big breakfast gravy fan, but my dad used to make a really gross breakfast gravy where he'd cook sausage and then just add flour, butter, and or not even butter, just flour to the sausage drippings and then just a shit ton of milk. And it
Oh, that's horrifying.
wasn't very good. It was just greasy milk, like bechamel.
Ah,
Hello, hi, I'm English British man. Yes, the newest
yes,
Kojima
like
character.
James Bond.
White gravy is disgusting. You can't stand it. Yeah, I'm really picky about it. If
I
it's
like how we both went very specific different ways. You were like, new Kojima character, and I was like, yes, the next James Bond.
like Kojima do James Bond.
Yes.
I
But yeah, sausage gravy, I'm picky about it.
Yeah, I'm picky about sausage gravy. I think like if you get like a little of the actual sausage and enough like salt in there, I think it works. It's me, English British man, Doctor Who. You're right. I know that gravy is also a term for like a tomato sauce,
Yeah.
like a Sunday gravy. You know, you
Yeah,
can't do
that's like
sausage.
a very North American, Italian American thing.
Yeah, you can't do sausage. That's fair. I like a breakfast sausage. Brand of choice, Tennessee Pride, of course.
A good mushroom gravy, since quitting a bunch of soups and sauces have been taken from me on account of being made with beef stock. Yeah, it's really hard to find stuff if you are vegetarian. Mushroom gravy sounds good though.
Mushroom gravy is
Ooh,
really
mushroom
good.
gravy is really good. Hello, I'm back. I have soup now.
Yay, soup.
Yay, soup! And I
Uh,
don't know how hard it is in Germany to find vegetarian friendly restaurants and so on. But I mean, even in Seattle, it took a little while to find somewhere that was accommodating of our whole group's allergies and intolerances. So we had a vegetarian, we had someone who's allergic to fish, we had somebody who is fatally allergic to peanuts.
wow. It's uh, it's very fun to plan for parties with my friend group, because we've got people who can't have chicken, bananas, pineapple, shellfish, red meat, like what else was there? Pork in general. Um, there was a lot more. Coconut, nutmeg,
Damn.
cinnamon, uh, and previously we had like a vegan friend.
My condolences about the cassia allergy because cinnamon is a prime component of one of my people's cooking.
I understand.
Texas Texas Roadhouse is very unsafe for peanut allergy havers.
Oh yeah, they just
And
throw peanut shells on the ground and you gotta walk on them.
yeah, I mean, I know that I can't take RJ within like a block of Five Guys because
Oh
just
yeah.
just peanuts everywhere. Dev, I'm sorry, but you are incorrect. Peanuts are delicious.
Peanuts are wonderful. I'm sorry, Dev. I can't just eat like plain peanuts because for some reason the way they break up, like unlike other nuts, the texture, like I don't know. I had a panic attack once while eating peanuts. Peanuts
Ooh.
are an American institution, and I also survive on peanut butter sometimes when I'm having a really hard time eating.
Yeah, how dare you diss the good name of Jimmy Carter like this? The
Yeah,
last good man to be president.
yeah. Oh, y'all want to hear some absolute bullshit that happened to Gravy once with me?
Oh my God, speak.
So I was visiting my grandma's, one of my grandma's friends with her. It was like a card night or something. Because she used to like take me along to card nights she went to with her friends, and these people are rich, like stupid rich. But they're just like an old couple who lives in this super huge house that like looks off a cliff. It was beautiful. But they sat us down for dinner, and they were like, we've got roast, we've got you know, so on. We got roast, we got potatoes, we got beans. I was like, cool, these are things I know. And I took the gravy boat because they had an actual gravy boat, and noticed there were like little things in the gravy, and I was like, oh, I think that's mushrooms. That makes sense to me. I know a mushroom
Oh
gravy.
no.
And I poured it onto my stuff, and I realized that she had put raisins in her gravy.
Raisins?
I don't
Okay, the
know.
white people putting raisins in things that don't need raisins bit has gone on for too long.
Like I like a raisin. I'll sneak a raisin to things. I've made meatballs with golden raisins in them before, and they were a huge hit because it's a little bit of sweet, a little bit. I don't like purple raisins and that kind of stuff, but that is too far by a mile.
Like, I
Raisins.
would try the golden raisin meatballs. You know, if you go into it knowing that that's a thing, I think that that could be really good. Like, I like the, when you make the meatballs in the grape jelly.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
Raisins are pretty common for like some older pieces of like Jewish cooking, and I think some recipes in Cuban cooking. Right, baby? Yeah. Confirmation from my partner.
Yeah, I love a raisin, but like the gravy raisins, like just with regular roast beef, like shocked me.
That's nuts. That's genuinely nuts.
Yeah. Having our full party roster, we have people who can't have red meat, chicken, shellfish, dairy, mushrooms, nutmeg, cinnamon, coconut noodles, pineapples, and beans.
Yeah, my friend who I was talking about earlier, who I can't go to Five Guys with, she's got a full-on legume allergy.
Oof.
And I also know somebody who I can't feed beans to because they have an emotional distress trigger for beans as well, and they just can't stand the texture.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that's kind of what Alexander has going on. I understand.
Yeah.
You're
Good
allergic
night,
to
Dev. Have a
beans.
good party.
Yep. Good night, Dev. Have fun. Uh, Thing is, I eat certain animal products, anything that where they don't die essentially, but so many people don't mark if their cheese contains rennet, and that's from calves. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of stuff is made with vegetable rennet now, but I know it's hard to get them to actually label whether it is or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I once like tried to help a friend make homemade cheese as like a Valentine's gift for her boyfriend. Like we were trying, like I bought rennet and like stuff so we could try and make vegetable rennet so we could make homemade mozzarella in my dorm room because I was always making shit in my dorm room. It had a kitchenette and you could not stop me.
Oh, you were the RA's nightmare.
I only set off the fire alarm once. I made croissants in my dorm room.
That's incredible.
you are
I,
powerful.
I do not know what I can say about that.
All I need is a stove and an oven, and even if it's a tiny one. I paid extra to have a kitchenette in my dorm room. Brown gravy, cream gravy, or white gravy, also known as sawmill gravy. That's the shit my dad made. Egg gravy, which
Egg gravy?
variety of gravy made starting with meat drippings, followed by flour being used to make a thick roux. Water broth or milk is added to the liquid. Brought up to a boil, salt and pepper to taste it, and then well-beaten egg is slowly added while the gravy is stirred or whisked. So you basically make like egg drop soup out of gravy.
I feel about that.
Yeah, lots of things have veggie rennet, and I'll trust any vegetarian label on that front. But especially stuff like Parmesan needs to be made with animal rennet if it wants to be called Parmesan. That's fair.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did not know.
I wonder if I should do like a cheese stream sometime. Red gravy, tomato sauce in New Orleans, Italian American, complex slow cooked tomato sauce.
The distinction between sauce and gravy in the Italian tomato world is debated.
Yeah.
Several red gravies in India, which are variations of tomato based curry. Tomato curry. Giblet
Indian-
gravy, your Thanksgiving staple. Mushroom gravy. I grew up, one of my family's like staple, like super easy dinners was pork chops, rice, and gravy, which was, seared pork chops that were simmered in golden mushroom soup as the gravy. Because, I mean, it's like a beef and tomato, like thick mushroom sauce, so. And just served over instant rice. Onion gravy. Red eye gravy, the nightmare.
Red-eye
Oh,
grape.
just deglazing the pot with the pan with coffee.
No thickener, no other things.
What monster thought of that?
Ham juice specifically, served with ham,
Ugh.
grits, or biscuits. Yes, you may let Pretzel out of the office. Now that it's dark, she shouldn't like go crazy and start
What does
barking.
red-eye gravy look like? I just want to see what it looks like.
Show us the red eye gravy.
That stuff.
Oh, so it's basically just coffee with a little bit of ham. It's like if I made coffee in the morning and just instead of putting cream and sugar in it, I just put fucking ham.
Yeah, basically, it's coffee with ham
Huh.
juice. The dog is drinking.
I thought it was like. It looks like it could have been like the what's that sandwich, that dip sandwich?
The French dip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Y-
it could
ima-
be dip sauce, but
Imagine
no.
dipping your sandwich in that and realizing it's coffee.
Ah.
It's the wake you up gravy, yeah, the early morning gravy. Red-eyed gravy is the opposite of the green-eyed monster, right?
Mm.
It's all over like North America and Europe, Asia, the Mediterranean. Maghreb cuisine is dominated with gravy and bread-based dishes. Derivatives of oil,
Yeah, pretty
meat,
much.
and vegetables, gravy. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, similar to au jus.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sauce boat, also referred to as a gravy boat.
Guacamole.
Hell yeah. Now, according to the New York Times, you can put peas in guacamole, and this is because whoever wrote that recipe is the spawn of Satan.
Oh yeah,
Peas?
horrible. Why
Like
would they do
peas?
that?
Like full on
To,
peas.
to spite me, specifically.
They put like green peas in there.
What?
Informally shortened to guac since the
Guac.
1980s. Avocado-based dip, spread, or salad. First developed in
I guess
Mexico.
it is a salad.
Yeah, I mean it's like one of those non-salad salads, except it's closer to a salad than a non-salad salad because it actually has it's primarily vegetables.
Yeah.
It's a mole of guaca, a sauce made from acovados. What does a pea have to do in there? Like, I don't know. You leave the who made that? The New York Times or what was it?
Yeah.
You leave them alone long enough, and they're gonna start putting like Parmesan in it, and they'll just make pesto
Oh,
like with peas and be like, "It's guacamole, right?"
Acovado.
Until you read it, I didn't see my misspelling of avocado. Sorry, I thought it was
Acovado.
on purpose for comedic effect. Variations: sour cream or basil guacamole. Huh?
I'll
Similar
try that.
dish.
That sounds good.
Avocado
Okay.
sauce.
Mantequilla de pobre and Venezuelan guasacaca. Okay.
It's avocado. I love the fact that prehistoric, like the giant ground sloths, were the things that ate avocados. That's why their seeds are so big because they could like carry them around.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's kind of awesome.
They would basically like eat an avocado and then poop out the seed later because they were just such big animals that it passed right through their digestive system.
Huh.
Yep. Guacamole has increased avocado sales in the U.S., especially on Super Bowl Sunday and Cinco de Mayo.
That's right.
The rising consumption of guacamole is most likely due to the U.S. government lifting a ban on avocado imports in the 1990s.
Huh.
Huh.
I did not know about that. I am sure that given the new in-place and or threatened tariffs on Mexico, the cost of avocados is going to go way the hell up because while we do have American avocados, we do not have enough to fit the demand for guacamole and avocados from all of us millennials who are spending more on avocado toast than buying houses.
Yeah. In 5th grade, playing pretend at recess, I'd pretend to be a giant ground sloth. That's amazing. I love that.
Based.
Traditionally made by mashing peeled ripe avocados with salt. Recipes often called for lime juice, cilantro, onions, and jalapenos. Some non-traditional recipes may call for sour cream, tomatoes, basil, or peas.
No.
The New York
Get that out
Times
of
green
here.
pea guacamole.
I think this upset a lot of people more than the actual election did. I remember that was like a huge thing.
Wow. Haven't had a lot of guac. Remember the one I had was boring. My parents make a really good guacamole. It's just, avocado, lime juice, salt, cilantro, onion, tomato, and jalapeno.
The the best guacamole I've ever had was at this restaurant in Scottsdale, and they put pomegranate seeds in the guacamole.
Ooh, that would be good.
And you think it's weird, but then you try it and you're like, oh, this gets all the face.
Oh yeah,
This
that
gets every taste bud.
that little tart and the little tart sweetness and like the creaminess, the avocado. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had to fight to not have that be the only thing I ate there because it was really good.
I want guacamole. I want like a cheese quesadilla and guacamole, or like I really like cheese and spinach enchiladas.
Ooh, hell yeah. Nobody wants to eat brown guacamole, so you need to have the acid on it to keep it from oxidizing,
Yep.
like apples.
Basically, put a
You put a
layer
little
of
bit of
lime
lemon
juice on
juice.
top of it when you store it.
Yeah, put some lemon juice on the apple. There you go.
Oh yeah, mantequilla de pobre, poor man's butter. Sorry, my Spanish pronunciation is not very good. Mixture of avocado, tomato oil, and citrus juice. It predates the arrival of dairy cattle in the Americas, and thus was not originally made as a butter substitute. Huh.
Guasacaca.
Main
Avocado-based
article.
sauce made with vinegar. Okay, I'm already sold. Served over parillas, arepas, empanadas, and various other dishes. Okay, common to make the guasacaca with a little hot sauce. Pronounced guasacaca in Latin America. Yeah. That looks awesome and extremely bright green. I would eat that with a spoon.
Oh, that vinegar
Oh, yeah.
must bring out a lot of the stuff. When I was
Yeah.
in seventh grade, I wrote a story about a purple avocado named Avocado Orange who got turned into guacamole. Amazing.
That's beautiful.
I love the avocado orange story. Commercial products, prepared guacamoles. I used to go to my grandma's house after school, and I would just keep like so many snacks there, including just an absolute shitload of guacamole that had so many preservatives in it. It was like 1,000 calories per thing. It was insane.
Oh, damn.
Also, avocados are so nutritionally dense, oily.
They really are.
Mhm.
Pomegranate seeds are such a wonderful treat. I've had them in a biryani once. It's also something where I need to find a good veggie one. There are
yeah.
definitely good vegetarian biryani recipes. I just don't know where you might be able to find stuff like that sold commercially.
Yeah. We went to a really nice, like, expensive Mediterranean place the other day, me and Toby did, and had, uh, they had, pomegranate seeds on the hummus they gave me.
Oh shit,
Oh my
yes.
God, that hummus was so freaking
It
good.
was so good. Also, I'm gonna be right back because I need to run to the restroom and get some water and stuff.
Yeah, I think I will also get some water. I will use this opportunity for a bio break.
Perfect.
Great time.
We will be
Break
RB.
time. Now,
Hello,
I
we're
see that
back.
honey is listed. Oh, hello. I see honey's listed as a dip on here. I personally would not classify it as a dip, but I'm interested to see how they argue that, as aside from, yeah, sometimes put chicken and biscuit. Sometimes people put honey on chicken and biscuits.
It's more like a sauce then. I've not really ever dipped things in honey. But we have to
Yeah.
go
Oh,
with
Toby's back.
hello.
Hello.
We like just restarted. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
All right.
Harriseth, a Jewish dipping sauce based on Israelite
let's
ground fruit and
go.
spices.
That shit is delicious as hell.
Ooh, I've
It
never heard
fucking
of this. Honey is delicious bee spit. I would classify it as its own thing. Yeah. Like, at
Yeah.
most a sauce and not a dip.
I have beef with Wikipedia's dip classification here.
Yeah.
But yes, it's very good.
It's like if you opened, like, the list of sandwiches and found, like, burrito on there.
Like, yeah, I guess.
For you, it's, you can get honey as a dip side for things like French toast sticks or chicken tenders. Yeah, I guess that's fair. For you, it's more like a milk. Yeah. Cherasette, a sweet, dark-colored mixture of finely chopped fruits and nuts eaten at the Passover Seder. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Color and
It's-
texture
it's
are meant
good.
to recall mortar. Huh. That looks good. That looks sticky.
It's
It is
it's
a
very good.
I want some. I want something sweet. I have ice cream bars in the fridge. The like Twix ice cream bars.
Oh snap!
One of the symbolic foods on the Passover Seder plate. After reciting the blessings and eating the first maror dipped in cherasette, and then a matzah hillel sandwich with 2 matzot, combining cherasette and maror, people often eat the remainder spread on matzah.
Mmm. So good, moths.
Oh yeah, isn't Purim tomorrow?
Oh, it's Purim tomorrow.
Hold on. Is it? Oh my god, I always get dates mixed up. It is currently now.
Oh. Happy Purim!
Happy Purim, which is a cool holiday.
It's so funny. It's such a funny holiday.
Which one is Purim again?
Purim.
Purim is the one I got an email from Spirit Halloween about because you wear costumes during Purim, and therefore you can buy costumes from Spirit Halloween. Happy Purim.
Oh, is that the one with
Happy
the Esther
Purim.
story?
Yes.
I got to go to a
Yep.
Purim party once. It was so fun.
Nice.
Yeah. It's very specifically. Sorry, I'm also eating an orange. It's also a tradition to eat cookies in the shape of the jackass's hat. Super fun.
Oh, is that the Hamantash?
Oh yeah, Hamantashen. Yeah.
I love those.
Yep.
Once my friend mailed me some that she made in California, or they made in California, sorry.
That's dope as hell.
It was so nice. In the kosher Big Rock Candy Mountains, the houses are built of matzah and the cherasette mortar. I assume that place is also where milk and honey flows.
Hell
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah. There are many recipes for cherasette. Many include at least some of the fruits and spices mentioned in the Song of Songs. Apples, figs, pomegranates, grapes, and walnuts. Dates, and the addition of wine, saffron, cinnamon. Cool.
Yeah, and the influence of Persian culinary preferences on Jews living in the medieval Islamic empires probably reinforced the Song of Songs flavor profile, which I could definitely agree with because a lot of these things are very, very integral to Persian food, and not just specifically Levantine food. But like pomegranates aren't really a big thing in Levantine food. Levantine, I don't know. I know how to say it. I just don't know how to say it.
I get you. Spices used.
I know
vary
what
among
things are.
cultures. Yeah, you know what it is, and that's what matters. Yemenites use cloves and pepper. American typically use cinnamon. Italy, Venice, adding chestnuts and pine nuts. Persia, using dates instead of apples. Locally grown blueberries are added to the traditional recipe in Maine.
Nice. And Jews in Suriname add coconut.
Cool. Some Ashkenazi style. Apples, walnuts, red wine, and cinnamon.
Yeah, so with the cinnamon, it's probably American.
Yep.
So cool.
That is cool. This stuff sounds so fucking good. I love dates and nuts and honey and apples and all that stuff.
It's so nice and sweet. I love it.
It sounds lovely. Let's see. Hazelnut butter. Hazelnut butter, hazelnut paste is a food spread. That's a spread, not a dip. Made from crushed and blended hazelnuts. Found in Europe. Your Nutella.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Nutella can be a dip, I guess.
I guess. I mean, they sell it with those little cups with those little crunchy cookie sticks. Hilbe. Oh, that's what they use fenugreek for. I never... Yeah. Hulba, helba, or hilba. Condiment made from ground fenugreek seeds. Traditional Yemeni food. Hulba greatly expands when added to water. When whisked in a bowl, it takes on a light, frothy texture.
As familiar with Yemeni cuisine as I would like to be, so I gotta try this sometime.
Ooh. Consumed almost every day domestically in Yemen, can be eaten by itself or added to salta or fasa. Often dished out the larger batch and added to hot soup. That sounds good. I've never had much fenugreek.
I want that.
Salta, national dish of Yemen. Charitable dish made with leftover food that was donated by the wealthy or the mosques. And fasa. Stew. Lamb cutlets.
I want that.
Me too. Let's see. Hollandaise. It's so yellow. I need to make homemade hollandaise. I know you can make it in like a jar.
It's not too hard to make hollandaise. I somehow made it half asleep in a kitchen, so...
Hey.
You know what? That's a new one on me.
From French sauce meaning hollandaise, or hollandaise meaning Dutch sauce. Mixture of egg yolk, melted butter, and lemon juice, or a white wine or vinegar reduction, as usually seasoned with salt, either white pepper or cayenne pepper. Well known as a key ingredient in Eggs Benedict, or served on vegetables such as steamed asparagus. I know hollandaise really had its heyday in like the 70s.
Yeah. Ugh.
Man,
I can
Hollandaise sauce.
picture those
So good.
I can picture those goddamn recipe pages so vividly. It's insane.
Ugh.
yeah, just like
And they're
the
sort of yellowy brown, and there's like a
Ugh.
little stain on them because from when someone was cooking, they got a little sauce on it.
like this.
Exactly.
Variations of hollandaise in the Book of Sauces.
The Book of Sauces sounds like there is knowledge in there that humans should not have.
I have found some pretty bizarre recipes in older cookbooks. Like, I have a 1940s or 1950s like home cookbook where only about a fifth of it is the actual cookbook, and it's got some weird stuff in there. Like they season stuff with individual drops of onion juice.
What? Huh?
I need to show you this
Okay.
thing. The photos are also rancid. They look like a horror movie because they're black and white, 50s photos of like meat.
Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of, hey, I found one.
Oh boy.
Here you go.
Oh no, not the ham and bananas hollandaise. No.
Oh no! Ham and bananas hollandaise.
And bananas hollandaise. This thing probably sucks so bad.
Curses you all with the ham and bananas hollandaise.
Whoa, ham and bananas hollandaise be upon ye.
The A's from Holland. A's sauce similar enough. My bad, I can't read. Book of Sauces is one of the Apocrypha.
That's true.
It's cheese. It looks like cheese. I
wish it was cheese. That would be less distressing.
I need to go back to Backwater and get like get their proper like Benedicts now that I can have eggs again. There's a really great like breakfast spot called Backwater in town that's like crazy good.
Nice. There was this local breakfast place called Yoked. They just went under, but now they're a more different breakfast place that's apparently part of a chain here in Northern California, so I don't know.
Ooh.
I really need to go back to Backwaters because I really want to try their gator nuggets. Like, they
Yes.
look really good.
They're a local place. Like back in the past summer, Toby watched me put away like a thing of grits, a plate of like ham bone, like eggs Benedict with like tofu scrambled eggs instead of regular eggs, like 2 cups of coffee and half of a flight of mimosas in like 30 minutes.
That sounds based.
It was
To be
very
fair,
good.
you literally just got out of like a marathon.
Yeah, I did run 3 miles.
Oh, that was when you did that.
Yeah. I do one every year. I need to do more of them, and it's gonna suck when I go back to Tennessee and do 5Ks there because it's all hills. It's not flat like it is here. Sauce hollandaise is French for Hollandic sauce. The first documented recipe is from 1651. Asparagus with fragrant sauce. The name was given during the Franco-Dutch War.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you be like, yes, I'm going to name this sauce, which is delicious, after my enemies?
Maybe because they had to... This is more of an American joke. They're yellow. They're cowards.
Yeah, kind of like how I remember there's this famous hot dog place in the South that serves something they call the Yankee, which is just a regular hot dog with a yellow stripe.
Huh. Wow. By the 19th century, sauces had been classified into 4 categories by Karim. One of his categories
Earth,
was
air, fire, water.
Allemande, which was a stock-based sauce using egg and lemon juice. Replaced Allemande with egg-based emulsions, specifically mayonnaise, in his list of mother sauces. The vague drama around what counts as a mother sauce is so funny. Sorry for the
Cooking
hiccups.
drama, chef drama sounds so fascinating.
Yeah. The mother sauces, known as grandes sauces, in French, are a group of sauces upon which many other sauces, daughter sauces, are based. Bechamel, Espagnole, tomato sauce, veloux sauce, and hollandaise. And, like, it's been a long argument over what counts. What is poivrade? Sauce à poivre.
Pepper sauce.
Ah. Demi-glace. Mayo.
Mayo, the mother sauce.
I mean, you can make so many other things with mayo as a base.
Yep.
Hollandaise and its derivative, mayonnaise, are among the French mother sauces. There's a lot of derivatives.
Béarnaise sauce is really, really freaking good.
I love a good béarnaise. Dijon.
Hollandaise with Dijon.
Yeah, that'd be good. Honey. It's honey. We know what honey is.
We know what honey is, and we know it's delicious.
Oh yeah, it's honey. It's bee
I
spit.
actually got this.
It's honey.
I got this stuff called Mike's Hot Honey that I was introduced to in Texas, and I thought that it's fucking incredible. And if you put it in ginger tea, it annihilates every cold virus within 3 miles of you.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, Mike's Hot Honey does that. It's literally an elixir.
I love a
Yeah,
hot honey.
so
I used to keep a cold
So-
buster in my fridge that was just lemon slices and ginger just preserved in honey.
oh shit, that's awesome. But
Maybe,
yeah, it's really good.
maybe it was made with mustard, right? Like, yeah, it's mustard paste, but I feel like that should be mother then. It's usually not here. Usually it's just like
Egg, oil, and milk,
eggs, oil, and vinegar.
vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can add a little mustard powder to it for like flavor, but usually the base it's just raw eggs, oil, and vinegar that's just like blended. You know it is egg,
You
oil,
know what
and
it-
mustard. That's fair.
Fascinating.
I mean, mustard.
wanna
is,
try it that
mustard
way.
as a sauce is made with like mustard powder and vinegar, so I can see that.
Mhm.
Speaking of, honey mustard.
Oh, okay. This is all in the
In the mustard,
the umbrella of mustard.
yeah, blend of mustard and honey.
Okay.
I once had it had like horseradish in it, like a honey mustard. It was really good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Combined with vinegar and
Yeah.
olive oil to make a salad dressing. Yep, that's honey
I
mustard.
didn't used to like honey mustard. I do like honey mustard now. It's pretty good, but I have to have it in specific contexts.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
like
it's good for chicken fingers, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't really think of a whole lot of other things I'd put on it.
I like a wrap or a sandwich with like grilled chicken glazed with honey mustard and like bacon and tomato and cheese. Like bacon, tomato, cheese, honey mustard, or just bacon, cheese, honey mustard. Really good combo.
That does sound like a really good combo.
They've got some dish at Outback that's like honey mustard, mushrooms, bacon, and cheese on chicken.
I'd eat that.
It's good.
That sounds good.
Horseradish.
I did not know that horseradish was a brassica,
Huh.
which very much sucks for people who are brassica intolerant. Like, I have a friend who is brassica intolerant, and so no horseradish, no wasabi, no cabbage, no broccoli, no Brussels sprouts.
Huh. That's so sad. I didn't know you could be intolerant of it, but I guess you could be intolerant of anything.
Yeah.
Honey mustard to me
Honey
is a
mustard.
combo I cannot understand. Real answer to the question of what two foods sound like a bad idea mix.
Yeah,
Honey
it
mustard
sounds
is
weird,
also
but
a
it's
lot
actually
less-
really good.
It's a lot less vinegary than like your standard mustard too. A lot of the time, I feel it's
It's
like
basically
creamier.
just very sweet mustard.
Yeah.
Creamier, you're right. It's like, I'm not going to put a squeeze of French's and some honey together on a chicken finger.
Yeah, like
I don't do that.
like Dijon and honey.
Mhm.
Culinary uses. It's horseradish. It's good.
Oh, beetroot horseradish. That's
Ooh.
dope.
A little sweet, a little tang. Oh yeah. Hot sauce. Also
I
not a
really
dip.
like religious associations around food. Like I just saw before you clicked off in the horseradish article that some eat horseradish on Good Friday to symbolize the bitterness of Jesus' suffering. And like
Oh.
between that and the Haruset and everything, I just think that that's really cool. I like when people associate food with religion.
Oh, yeah, I love that kind of stuff. I don't do a lot of world building for my like fiction settings, but I do like coming up with like, you know, culturally important foods and, you know, making up funny little holidays.
Yeah, that's always fun stuff.
There's like festivals for the moon god where you specifically make like a set of cookies that you make a chocolate dough and a non-chocolate dough, or I guess a black sesame dough and a white dough if you don't do chocolate, and it's like you make like a set of cookies that's like different phases of the moon throughout like the festival.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so it's sort of like mooncakes,
Yeah.
but you have a whole thing going on there. Oh, I love mooncakes. I want mooncakes.
I've never had a mooncake I really loved, but I'm sure I can get one. Horseradish. Some European cuisines, as in pre-contact with the Americas, are really not my thing. Like, get that caraway out of here, but horseradish is a good one. Ooh, I love caraway.
Caraway can be really hit or miss for me.
I'm really fond of caraway because I have a great aunt who she was the first person whose homemade meatballs I ever liked because I didn't like my mom. She put like big chunks of raw onion like in them so they didn't get really soft when they cooked. But like my aunt made her meatballs with caraway seed in them, and I love it. It was very, kind of like you get an Italian sausage.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, hot sauce page. I have a lot of controversial opinions on hot sauce.
I want to hear your controversial opinion. Your hot sauce takes.
My hot sauce takes. I mean, I actually don't think this should be that controversial unless it is among the wider hot sauce community, but I like hot sauce a lot. I do not think that it is worth it to just make a hot sauce that is just pure spicy as sort of like a macho how much of this can you take thing, because I'll do it, but it doesn't improve the food. It actually does not it actually debases the food when you put it on the food, because then you can't taste it. You have just set fire to your entire mouth, and any goodness in the food beneath it is now gone.
I agree.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct.
Yeah. Caraway works in
That
stews.
said, I will have really hot sauce if I am dared to.
Oh, yeah.
I did the one chip challenge not that long ago. I still have one, but I gotta be careful because it has activated charcoal, and I need to be sure that it doesn't mess up my meds.
Ooh, yeah. My favorite hot sauce is one called Iguana Gold, and it's really hard to find. Like, I basically can only find it in, like, if you go to, like, a flea market and there's a random hot sauce stand, that's the kind of place you'll find this stuff.
Yes!
And, like, I first had it we're going on a cruise soon, and the boat we're on is the first cruise ship I was ever on, by coincidence. Same boat.
Oh, no way.
And there was a burrito bar there that had that hot sauce. That's where I first discovered it. And it's like a really good, like spice, like hot, but not like crazy hot, you know? I also had this like wasabi yuzu hot sauce for a little while. I think we still have it, but it is very good.
That sounds good.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, let's put Carolina Reaper on everything and make it so you, like, shit out your lungs.
Yeah, basically. One of the first commercially available bottled hot sauce in the U.S. appeared in 1807 in Massachusetts. Huh. Sorry, you were gonna say?
There's something about hot sauce. It doesn't matter.
Once I was I like a good hot wing. I can't eat them the way I used to, but in like high school, my dad and I would go to this place in my hometown that it was pretty mediocre overall, but they had their hottest hot wings called nuclear wings. And I would go and I'd get like an order of 10. I'd eat 5 and that'd be my whole dinner because like they were so hot. And then I'd take the rest to school and eat them the next day and chug like 6 bottles of water. But I lived for that thrill. Now it would probably just make me sick, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to remember what it was. If it was the Salvation sauce or something, but there is a hot sauce that my old boss ate once that came with a little Bible. Because it's a ghost chili hot sauce. Let's see.
Amazing.
Fresh ghost chili peppers, vinegar, and salt. And they have a whole bunch of other kinds, but I tried the mango pineapple. That sounds good. Yeah. But, just all the gimmicks about this sauce will kill you and make you, shit your brain out through your feet. Or, you know. I just
Absolutely the worst.
Yeah.
it's like this weird macho bullshit, which just the concept of putting hot sauce on things is really funny because the plant developed the capsaicin is like, yes, haha, now creatures will not eat me because they, do not like my spiciness and it reads as poison to them. And humans are just like, how can I do that but more?
Yeah.
How can I actually kill myself with capsaicin? Let's go.
Yeah. Alternatively, other ingredients can be used to add extra heat, such as pure capsaicin extract or mustard oil. They're just putting pepper spray in there. Open your mouth, put pepper
Yeah.
spray in there. Very hot sauces are useful as emergency DBT skills. Belizean hot sauces are usually extremely hot. Use habaneros, carrots, and onions.
Huh. Oh, I've heard of Marie Sharp's.
Huh.
I don't think I've ever had any, but I have heard of it.
Bermudan sherry pepper sauce is made of a base of Spanish sherry wine and hot peppers. Interesting. Once when I was maybe 8, I was up in... I think we were in Gatlinburg, and we stopped at, like, the Pepper Palace, one of those hot sauce places. And they had a thing, like a little booth, like, right near the entrance with, like, like emergency lights on it and like a little sampler of like a hot sauce and some chips, and I just sort of took one and like I dipped like a quarter of a chip in this hot sauce and ate it. And then I noticed that it had like a sign that you had to be 18 and sign a waiver to try it. They had just fully left it unattended. I drank like 4 bottles of chocolate milk before I could like talk again. It was horrible.
Oh my god, that's wild.
It's like at that point, it's probably legally a chemical weapon. You should not leave it unattended if you don't expect people to come in and eat it.
Yeah. If you expect a child who doesn't want to read. Before I carried ammonia everywhere, I downed a shot glass full of a chili sauce. Oh, heavens. A shot glass full.
A shot glass full of chili sauce. I mean, I did that once in college because I didn't have my normal hot sauce with me and I was getting sick. But unfortunately for me, the only sauce that we had in the cafeteria was Frank's Red Hot.
Oof.
And it was kind of like syrupy.
Ooh.
Like the texture was what got me.
You
So
would've-
actually getting the hot sauce down was not the problem. I was just like, oh my god, this is just the texture of ketchup. Just get out of the glass, go.
Oof. You would have had a panic attack otherwise. I understand that. It's like a smelling salts, like, slap you to wake you up kind of thing. Like, calm down. I get that. I'll sniff vinegar sometimes if I really need to, like, ground myself.
I'll sniff vinegar just because I want to sniff vinegar.
That's fair. I also do that. Caribbean hot pepper sauces, prepared from chili peppers and vinegar with fruits and vegetables added for extra flavor. Most common peppers are habanero and Scotch bonnet. Super common in Jamaica. Yep. We love a good hot sauce. Trinidad scorpions.
And most fruital? Is that like fruit-like?
I guess. I don't know.
Because I know vegetal is a word.
Huh.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. Haiti sauce tea malice, typically made with habanero, shallots, lime juice, and garlic. Sometimes tomatoes. Like South and Central America got those crazy good peppers.
Yeah, it means fruital or fruit-bearing or fruity, and it's also in Spanish as frutal, so
Yeah.
that would do it.
Also, see you, Toby.
Bye, Toby.
Have a good evening. And boop. Now it's just us.
I definitely read that as in the United States, commercially produced chili sauces are assigned various genders per their quality.
What we gotta go through, we gotta gender all the sauces. Like, Tabasco and its feminine wiles.
Substandard. What is substandard hot sauce?
U.S. grade C.
I want to be in the part of the FDA that grades the hot sauce.
Includes coloration, consistency, character, absence of defects, and flavor. Now I'm imagining like a hot sauce sommelier, which I'm sure exists.
Yeah.
The dog is
Like you have to quit the
snoring.
job after 2 years before it completely annihilates your taste buds.
You lose your...
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you can't spend X amount of time in a position that requires high radiation exposure over the course of your life. It's like that kind of thing, but for hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. I'm imagining like you fully lose your sense of taste to hot sauce so you can go on and be a Malort sommelier.
I almost spat my tea.
It's just it's a grading. You start with wine, then you move to hot sauce, then you move to like Malort, and eventually you're like taste grading, like, I don't know,
A1 jet fuel?
Yeah.
I gotta tell my Chicago friends about that. I'm waiting to try Malort until I go visit them, and they can see my face when I try it.
Australia has gotten into hot sauces. Before 2000, there was little choice than the flagship brand of Tabasco Cayenne. In the United Kingdom, two of the hottest chilies in the world, the Naga Viper and Infinity Chili, were developed in the UK.
Wow.
What a name. Those are cool.
Failed verification. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm still gonna make jokes about British people not being able to take hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. Hummus. We love
Hummus. There's this running bit in the Adam Sandler movie, You Don't Mess with the Zohan, which is one of the few Adam Sandler movies I really, really like, where, like, Middle Easterners and Israelis and Palestinians will all just fucking put hummus on anything. Like, use it for anything. Use it for hair gel, use it for... And it works. It's so good.
Amazing.
I love hummus. The end.
I've not watched a lot of Adam Sandler movies. I've seen Grown Ups 1 and 2 just for Steve Buscemi.
That's valid. I love Steve Buscemi.
I do too. Hummus, Middle Eastern dip, spread, or savory dish made from cooked mashed chickpeas blended with tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. Standard garnish includes olive oil, a few whole chickpeas, parsley, and paprika. 13th century cookbook attributed to historian, I don't know how to
Ibn
pronounce that.
al-Adim.
From Aleppo.
So it'd be Ibn al-Adim from Aleppo.
Ooh.
Commonly consumed in Middle Eastern. It's usually eaten as a dip with pita bread. In the West, it's produced industrially. That is just such a grim way to describe hummus production, but yes.
Yeah.
And consumed as a snack or appetizer with crackers or vegetables.
Yep.
And remember, if you eat chocolate hummus, that's a hate crime. I will find you.
I just think about the hummus shake that one place did.
The what?
Oh heavens. Let me just take a second to like find it again.
Hummus is good and you put the bread in it. See, Pax got it.
Oh yeah.
Pax got the major idea. Ah, yes, etymology and spelling. Or, how many different orthographies can we have of an Arabic word?
We love it.
We love it.
Because, like, it was a thing on Munch Squad once. There was a company that was like, oh, we're introducing hummus as, like, we're doing, like, a high protein, like, quote-unquote, like, healthy milkshake thing. The Hummus and Pita Co., a blended drinkable chickpea concoction, because they had also done like hummus, like dessert hummus and hummus ice cream. It's
This is a hate crime.
a mixture of chickpeas, tahini, banana, dates, and almond milk.
Okay, well, if you just don't call it hummus, then yes, that would be good.
Yeah, just call it
I mean,
like
I
your
would
high
I would drink
protein
that.
shake.
high protein, Middle Eastern belly dancer shake, whatever. I don't care. That's just not what it is, man.
Yeah. The
It
word
does sound good though. Like you add the banana, the date, that'll, just enough tahini to give it a flavor. Use the chickpeas as the protein base. Yeah, I could see that. It would be pretty good.
Yeah, but don't call it a hummus milkshake, please. The word hummus is Arabic, romanized chickpeas. The full name of the prepared spread in Arabic is hummus.
Hummus bi tahina.
Yeah, chickpeas with tahini.
Hummus, which may be derived from Aramaic, himsin or hemse, corresponding to the Syriac word for chickpeas, hemse. I'm not 100% on my ISE pronunciation thingies, but yes.
Huh.
Language.
Language is hummus. Regional preparations. I love like a garlic and pine nut or like a dill hummus.
Oh yes, that's the good stuff.
Uh,
Frequently flavored with cumin. Yeah, I'd try that.
it's the Levant. So much of culture is overarching, including language, cradle of civilization, and all. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Common dipped in Egypt. Staple food, often served as a warm dish with bread for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Yeah, I mean, it's
It's weird to me to have like cold hummus.
I've never had a
It has
really
to be like
warm
room
hummus,
temperature
I
at
think.
least. It's good.
Mint leaves, paprika, and parsley. Can be combined with both meat and dairy meals. Let's see.
Everybody argues about who invented hummus, and I'm like, I don't care. It's delicious.
Yeah, who cares? It's food.
Been on your theology grind, so the Levant has been on your mind. You know what? Completely understandable.
Definitely. And they're good for you. And you get a lot of prepackaged stuff. I would be curious about the dessert hummuses, but I don't wanna.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Politics of food in the Arab-Israeli conflict. It's a whole thing, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Man, I want some hummus. Like, this is
I
the
know.
one that's gotten me really bad. Like, I want some hummus, man.
I get paid tomorrow, so that's when I do groceries, and I might have to get some and just eat them with a bunch of baby carrots.
Au jus,
Because
baby.
I already have some quote-unquote dip.
Oh, man. Some hummus.
I mean, it's a dressing, so I guess you can use it as a dip, because that's what I use it for.
Yep. Hummus and sesame crackers would be really good, I think.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
A little lemon. It's au jus, a French culinary term meaning with juice.
Juice.
Meat dishes prepared or served together with a light broth or gravy, made from the fluid secreted by the meat as it cooks.
Oh, I don't want to call it that. I don't want to say it's from the fluid secreted by the meat.
There's so
it's
many.
true, but you have to say it.
There's so many ways to say things that make them sound so much grosser than they are.
Yeah.
Like the meat secretions. The cook may skim off the fat from the juices left after cooking and bring the remaining meat stock and water to a boil. Yeah, we talked about this earlier in the list last time. Because, like, yeah.
Yeah, it was back
Yeah,
when we were
au
up around,
jus
like,
and jus don't need to both be on here. Thank you, Wikipedia.
time for ketchup.
Ketchup. It's ketchup. I've made homemade
If you spell it
ketchup before.
catsup, you're dead to me.
I've made homemade ketchup before. It's really easy.
Cool.
It's like tomato paste and vinegar and sugar and whatever other shit you want to add to it. I like it with a little cayenne. Like I said, I like a spicy ketchup. Ketchup now typically refers to tomato ketchup, although early recipes for different varieties of ketchup contain mushrooms, oysters, mussels, egg whites, grapes, or walnuts. The oyster ketchup I've always found fascinating.
I'm not sure I want to go that far. If offered to me, I would probably try it. I'm not sure I would like it, but I would try it.
Oh yeah. Place of origin, the UK.
Yep, that's definitely ketchup.
That's ketchup.
So it was historically prepared with mushrooms, which is so weird to me because ketchup is just so synonymous with tomato in my mind. Why is this article locked?
What?
Was there some recent ketchup drama?
Oh, semi-protected. Let's see. Made from tomato, sugar, and vinegar, seasonings and spices. Spices and flavors vary, but commonly include onions, allspice, coriander, cloves, cumin, garlic, mustard, and sometimes celery, cinnamon, or ginger. Citation needed.
Citation very much needed.
Yeah, Heinz tomato ketchup. Place of origin, UK. I mean, there's a bigger history than that. Yeah. The mushroom variant from the UK, tomato variant from the United States.
I don't like that mushroom ketchup. I think it's looking at me.
Oh, it is brown. It's brown. Homemade mushroom ketchup in a plastic tub. What's your take on ketchup on a hot dog?
I like it.
I don't like hot dogs.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah. If I eat a hot
I like
dog...
putting ketchup and mustard and maybe some onions on a hot dog.
Oh yeah.
Which means that I am persona non grata in Chicago.
Oh yeah. If I eat a hot dog, it has to be a really specific way that I used to eat with my family, which is like technically is an open-faced sandwich. Like you've got bun, you've got a hot dog that is burnt until it is black all over. You've got a lot of mustard, a lot of onions, and chili. That is the only way I'll eat like a regular old hot dog.
I mean, that sounds good.
It's good as hell. It is unidentifiable meat.
Is Chicago the place where you can get a hot dog dragged through the garden? Yes, you can. It is called giardiniera, and my friend has a tattoo of a jar of giardiniera on her thigh.
Giardiniera is really good.
And it has like the Chicago flag on it.
I've never thought about like Chicago dogs having the giardiniera on it. Like I've always thought of it as being like, you know, the celery salt, sport peppers, the like neon green relish.
Yeah.
But I love some giardiniera.
The ketchup page is locked due to repeated vandalism.
Oh no.
What on earth kind of ketchup drama is happening here?
Amazing. The term ketchup first appeared in 1682. Began to appear in British and then American cookbooks. I think we all need to learn how to make our own like commonly bottled sauces like at home, because usually they're really easy and I want to spite large companies that hold our sauces hostage.
And you can make them taste better.
One edit
was mushroom ketchup. That sounds nasty AF.
Amazing. Modern ketchup emerged in the early years of the 20th century out of a debate over the use of sodium benzoate as a preservative in condiments. Harvey W. Wiley, the quote-unquote father of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, challenged the safety of benzoate, which was banned in 1906 Pure Food and Drug Act. In response, entrepreneurs including Henry J. Heinz pursued an alternative recipe that eliminated the need for that preservative.
Catherine Bidding, and a bacteriologist working for the U.S. Department of Agriculture,
Carried out...
that proved increasing the sugar and vinegar content of the product would prevent spoilage without use of artificial preservatives. Official at that agency. Oh, this is fascinating.
Cool. Prior to...
Comes from pickled tomatoes.
Yeah, basically. It is vinegar and salt. You blend it up. The description of said edit was made the text more reasonable.
Oh my god, the ketchup article has stuff about the Heinz Easy Squirt.
I got the green Easy Squirt or the
back.
purple one when I was a kid. They had a
The
Shrek
green
tie-in.
Easy Squirt was yeah, I was gonna say that was introduced as a Shrek tie-in, and they just kept it.
I in by 2006 they were discontinued. There was a Munch Squad that like Justin McElroy did that he was doing throwbacks, so he did the easy squirt thing, and he was like, I can't imagine the horror of like my kids who will make something out of garbage and force me to keep it, or they'll be upset like if I let them draw on their food.
I think that they should bring back Easy Squirt because we need, now that we live in the dumbest dystopia, we need food that looks insane.
We do. We need that shit that they were serving in like the Peter Pan movie with what's his face?
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams. Yeah, those like weird colorful pies.
Yeah. Man, Hook was a good movie.
Yeah, Hook, that's it. Oh, yeah. Good gravy. The other one was I was going to share, I think might include an alt-right dog whistle term, so I'm sending it via Discord. Yeah, something's going on with that one.
Something's going on with that one, and now I have to Google it. Whatever it is, it's stupid.
Yeah, definitely stupid. The Amoy theory, a popular folk etymology, as the word came from Amoy, region of China into English, is a borrowed word, Cantonese meaning tomato sauce. The character means eggplant. Tomato in Chinese phrase literally translates to foreign eggplant sauce. I've never seen Hook, but I've heard people call Mad Max 3 similar to Hook. I haven't seen Mad Max 3. I've only seen the first one and Fury Road.
Yeah, same.
Sorry for slamming my cup down. I need to watch the other two Mad Max movies because I know Thunderdome is like crazy. Oh yeah, because it's got like literal Lost Boys in it, huh? Lots of theories on where the word came from. Nutrition facts, viscosity.
Okay, yeah, so what makes fancy ketchup?
What makes fancy ketchup? Where are we at? Where was that? Fancy ketchup.
There we go. So USDA grade release. Ooh, specific gravity. Ooh.
Fancy ketchup has a higher tomato solid concentration than other USD grades, so I bet that's like the nice thick stuff.
Yeah.
Third one is definitely your least favorite. Yeah, I've heard it's not very good, but I do know it's wild, so I'm curious, you know? Kiwi onion dip.
I'm reasonably sure it's just a kind of onion dip named after, yeah.
Yeah, it's the one with reduced cream. We saw this one earlier. Marinara sauce.
I'd eat it. We all know her. We all love her.
She is beautiful. She is wonderful. It's like how ice cream has to have a specific amount of milk content to be called ice cream and not sherbet or a frozen dairy dessert. Yeah. I love making a homemade marinara sauce or other tomato sauce.
Oh, that's so good.
Usually made with tomatoes, garlic, herbs, and onions. Variations include capers, olive spices, and a dash of wine. I know the red sauce at Carrabba's specifically has both anchovies and red wine in it.
Oh. Yeah, speaking of anchovies, it was one of the things I never really think about because when I was having Caesar salad over the past week, one of my friends who is vegetarian is like, yeah, you know, I can't have that. It's got anchovies in it. I'm like, oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, like Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Widely used in Italian-American cuisine. It is known as alla marinara, sailor style.
Beckett marinara.
The Italian-American persona.
It's her Italy sona.
Should not be confused with spaghetti marinara, a popular dish in Australia, New Zealand, Spain, and South Africa, in which a tomato-based sauce is mixed with fresh seafood. In Italy, a pasta sauce including seafood is more commonly called alla pescatora. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah, because it's marine.
Yeah.
Several folk theories exist the origin of the sauce. One version states that cooks aboard Neapolitan ships returned from the Americas and invented marinara sauce in the mid-16th century after Spaniards introduced the tomato to Europe. Yeah, because tomatoes and potatoes did not originate in Italy. They owe the Americas so much.
A sauce similar to Italian-American marinara sauce is known in some areas of central Italy as sugo finto, or fake sauce. Oh my god, that is... Ooh. You're throwing hands. You're throwing shade. There is nothing like an Italian sauce fight, and I do not want to get in the middle of that.
Absolutely not. Let's see. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise is the basis for many dips. That's like putting a list of living organisms and then having carbon on it.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
that's why it was considered a mother sauce for a while.
Yeah.
Yep. Rich and tangy taste, commonly used on sandwiches, hamburgers, composed salads, and french fries. It took me a really long time to decide I liked marinara. Or, not marinara, sorry. Mayo. I've always liked marinara. Like, I never liked it because it'd just be like there'd be too much of it on something. And I was a child and I didn't understand the nuances of the flavor. I just didn't like it, though. I still don't like too much mayo on anything.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of the same way.
The invention of the potato was easily one of the top 3 things to come out of America. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, so we've got that. We've got the airplane, and I don't know, that Jimmy Dean pancake and sausage on a stick. And those are the top 3 things to come out of America.
Corn.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, I guess.
And tomatoes.
New World agriculture clears.
Yeah.
Like, where would we be without corn, tomatoes, or potatoes? Not eating delicious things, that's where.
Yeah.
You couldn't have all dressed potato chips. You could not have a significant part of all dressed potato chips without the New World.
You could have some salt.
Yeah,
And
a
oil.
little bit of salt, a little salt, a little vinegar. There you go.
Yeah. Emulsion of oil, egg yolk, and an acid, either vinegar or lemon juice. There are many variants that use additional flavorings. I've got Kewpie mayo in my fridge, and I plan on, like, shredding some cabbage and, like, crispying up some Spam and, like, you know, having some rice bowls.
That sounds good.
Let's see.
Standard ingredients and tools to make mayonnaise. Why does that just sound so ominous? Mayonnaise tools.
The mayonnaise tools. It's Gary Larson's
I
sequel.
was about to say, it's a variation on cow tools.
Yeah. French cuisine appellation that seems to have appeared the first time in 1806. Invoked over time as the origins of mayonnaise have been numerous and contradictory.
Mayonnaise sauce may have its origins in the ancient remoulade.
Oh, yeah. Known for its... remoulade sauce was known for a long time. There were hot and cold versions of it. Because I only know the version of remoulade now that's got, like, Cajun spices and all that other shit in it. It's really good, but...
Yeah, Cajun remoulade is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Such as capers or anchovies, then mustard. In short, it was an enriched vinaigrette. So much history of mayonnaise. People also used to, like, spite you real hard if you didn't like mayonnaise, especially at burger restaurants. Like, I would go to burger places as a kid, like fast food stuff, and I'd ask specifically, I said, mustard, ketchup, onion, pickle. That's all I wanted most of the time as a child. And, like, the one and only time I ever, like, actually went to a Burger King, it was one in the middle of nowhere, and I said, or no, it was a Dairy Queen. It was a Dairy Queen, like, that had, like, the hot food. And I said,
Yeah.
Can I get a burger, no mayonnaise? Like, that's the only thing I didn't want on it. And they put so much mayonnaise on it that it took about, like, 10 napkins to even start soaking it up. It was horrible.
That's so nasty.
It was mean as hell, and I don't know why people are that way about mayonnaise at burger places. Because it happened more than once. Never to that extent, but they would just, like, do it on purpose. The same way with fucking American cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Mayonnaise can be good on burgers, but you can't overdo it, and it has to be the burger eater's choice.
oh yeah. If it's like standard on a burger though, like, and you ask for them to not put it on there, they are often
They
like
get
so
super
weird
shitty
about it.
it.
Yeah. I got really annoyed the other day because we went to a burger place and I like I said like no American cheese, and the person through the thing, like, she was clearly busy or something. She wasn't paying attention. I don't think she listened to a word I said, but like I got home and it was just American cheese, and I was like, God damn it.
Ugh.
Because I physically can't eat that stuff. I've tried.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alexandre Balthazar Laurent Grimaud de la Reynière, a lawyer by qualification who acquired fame during the reign of Napoleon for his sensual and public gastronomic lifestyle, rejected
Okay,
the name...
I want those. I want those as qualifiers before my name when I eventually die.
Please.
I want sensual and public gastronomic lifestyle.
Rejected the name mayonnaise because the word is not French. He also
That's the most French thing possible.
He also rejected the name mayonnaise because Port Mahon is, quote, not known for good food.
Preferred bayonnaise, which just sounds like a meme. Like,
Yeah.
The bee emoji, bayonnaise. After Bayonne, which has many innovative gourmands and produces the best hams in Europe.
Of course.
Oh, buddy, we are looking at one of the best hams in Europe right here.
Yeah. Also, go to fucking Spain.
Seriously.
Yeah. Wait, is Bayonne in Spain?
No, I thought you were just saying because
Southwest
Spanish
France.
food is good.
Yeah. I just need to double check.
Bayonne is kind of near Spain, so.
Yeah. In preparation, imitations, Miracle Whip. Lacking sufficient
Miracle
oil, it does
Whip!
not meet the legal definition of mayonnaise and is marketed as a salad dressing.
I mean, yeah.
Egg-free imitations of mayo are available for vegans and others who avoid eggs or cholesterol or have egg allergies. Cannot be labeled as mayonnaise because the definition of mayonnaise requires egg. Egg-free imitations generally contain soya or pea protein as the emulsifying agent.
Do you remember when everybody was obsessed with bacon? Like that epic bacon Reddit culture thing, and baconaise existed? Because I remember baconaise.
Sorry, the best hands in Europe are currently making dents in my chair, but go off. You killing us over here, Pack? Okay. Yeah, the epic bacon.
Yeah, fucking baconaise. I never tried it,
It sounds
but
like
I think I did have a jar that just never got opened.
it feels like it that's the kind of thing that like gives you an instant heart attack,
Yeah.
or at least like really bad heartburn. Baconaise is bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I like
I
bacon
think I might
jam,
have
but...
some bacon salt somewhere.
Ooh. Like, some things bacon flavored are good. I like candied bacon. I like bacon jam. Like, the sweet and the smoky goes together very well, but...
Yeah.
I make candied bacon for my brother for Christmas sometimes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you just cover it in, you cover, like, bacon strips in brown sugar with, like, sriracha, and then you just, like, dehydrate them.
Oh, shit, nice.
Yeah.
Chile is the world's third major per capita consumer of mayonnaise and first in Latin America. Yes, for whatever reason, they're absolutely bananas about mayonnaise in Chile.
Epic bacon thing was weird. Even before stopping meat, I stopped having bacon on my burgers because it just overpowers everything. I can eat a bacon on a burger. My favorite version of a burger is like a barbecue burger because I'm
those
fucked
are
up and
good.
evil, but like I'm still upset that Sonic got rid of the cheeseburger toaster that was Texas toast, burger, cheddar, pickles, barbecue sauce, and like onion rings.
Oh shit, that sounds amazing.
It's like the best version of a burger. But it is a very powerful flavor, I get that. I I
Oh.
I wonder if the epic bacon thing is like, speaking of the devil, I guess, like, I wonder if it's gonna come back with like all the like weirdos, like how like Steak and Shake is doing like bacon fat or the beef fat fries
Fuck
now because
yeah.
they've gone full mask off. Like,
Which sucks because beef tallow is really good with fries. But yeah,
yeah, I
I
wonder.
think that a lot of the epic bacon stuff was sort of like a reaction, sort of like slow rolling reaction to um like Islamophobia and so on.
Yeah, like, man, when I worked at that one restaurant, like the first place I ever worked at, they had a sandwich that had bacon on it. And we had a couple of people who were, I don't know, where they were from, what religion they practiced, but they couldn't have bacon. And they asked for it without it. They got it with it, sent it back, and the guy just like picked the bacon off and tried to send it back. And they were like, no, please remake it. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like,
Yeah.
it was extremely uncool of that cook. But
Yeah, because I know some people who, keep extremely kosher and they just cannot have anything that you know, pork products have touched.
yeah, I've got a friend who's like very kosher, so I've like learned a lot about it. I still think about the time I went to a job interview for like a food prep like company. It would have been great. It was like 5 minutes from my house. You just made meals that like, it was like a local food delivery thing. So you'd make the meals, freeze it, and deliver it.
Yeah.
But in the middle of the interview, the chef was like, "We make biblically clean meals," and I was like, "What is?" I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And he was like, he explained what it was, and it was basically kosher. And I said, "Oh, like being kosher?" And he said, "No, we're better than that." And then he talked like
What?
he was like a like. I don't know where he was from. He wasn't from America originally, but he was very proud to have like naturalized and become extremely Christian. And he was talking about like, his experience immigrating to the U.S. and trying to become a good old USian. And he was like, we have group meals and we pray before every meal. And I said, is it okay if you don't participate? And he said, yeah, but we'll judge you. And I was like, I don't think this job is for
At,
me, man.
at least he was honest.
Yeah. But I still can't get over the like, oh, it's like kosher. No, we're better
No, it's
than
better
that.
than that.
It was like, I don't
What
know.
is the difference between like biblically accurate bacon and kosher? Like I need to know now.
I think the way he explained it, like, there's a thing with like kosher food. You're not supposed to have like fish without scales, so like sharks and like eels, I think. That kind of stuff. Or like catfish, maybe. I don't know exactly, but it's like a thing. And he's like, we consider like tuna to be like a fish without scales because they have really tiny scales. And I was like, okay.
Neat.
Yeah, cool, I guess. Excuse me, I want my potato sticks to not be vegan. Come on, kosher is literally from the Bible. Like, what is different? And to be honest, considering the New Testament, more things are allowed. Yeah, it was just somebody being real weird.
Like real weird. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Kewpie mayo. Made with rice vinegar, which gives it a flavor different from mayonnaise. That's what's different.
I've never had Kewpie mayo, and I really want to.
It's a little sweeter and a little more tangy. It's like really good.
I mean, rice vinegar slaps. So
Oh, yeah. The vinegar is a proprietary blend of containing apple and malt vinegars. Kewpie Company was started in 1925 by Tochiro Nakashima, whose goal was to create a condiment that made eating vegetables more enjoyable.
so freaking wholesome.
That's so cute. Russia. Mayo is extremely popular. Made with sunflower oil and soybean oil. Russia is the only market in Europe where more mayo than ketchup is sold. Huh.
Something about that tracks.
Yeah, I used to
I
get...
don't remember why.
Yeah. I used to get like before I quit Instagram wholesale, I would like save a lot of recipes. And for some reason, for a while, it was like, do you want to see Russian recipes? Do you want to see as much like beets and mayonnaise as possible? Fish need scales to be kosher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Commercial mayonnaise marketed in jars originated in Philadelphia, 1907 in the U.S. Salmonella.
They don't call on the West Coast. It's like past the Rockies. They don't call it Hellman's mayonnaise anymore. The brand is called Best Foods, but it's still the same thing. And that happens with a few brands, like Edie's ice cream becomes Dreyer's ice cream once you get past the Rockies.
Huh.
And I think it all boils down to something like the size of a stick of butter is standardized to different sizes both before and after the Rockies.
Wait, what's the standard butter size over in California?
I don't know, let me check. But I was really confused about this, and I looked it up.
It's 8 tablespoons for a stick of butter over here. You get 4 sticks to be a pound.
Hold on.
Yeah, I guess the salmonella outbreaks make sense because with the raw eggs and stuff. Especially homemade.
Huh. Okay, yeah, no, it's they all have like the same volume, but East Coast butter sticks are longer and thinner. So they're about 4.8 inches long by 1.3 inches wide, but Western sticks are about 3.1 inches long by 1.5 inches wide.
Interesting. So they're just like, they're chunkier.
Yeah. It's same thing, like same amount of butter, it's just done in a different size. And I know I read somewhere that has something to do with like getting butter over the Rockies or something.
Ah, fascinating.
It was really stupid, but that was a weird bit of culture shock when I moved over here. I was like, what do you mean that it's called Best Foods? That is clearly Hellman's mayonnaise.
Yeah. It's like Hardee's versus Carl's Jr.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we have Carl's Jr. over here.
We got Hardee's, but I've occasionally seen a Carl's Jr. Truly the most forgettable fast food place.
I've never been.
It's bad. Like I've had their milkshakes and they're sad. And just a second, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. And their chicken tenders are mid, and the only other thing I remember having is a smoked sausage biscuit that was also mid. Like Burger King is bad, Hardee's is forgettable.
Yeah, I've never had breakfast at Burger King.
Burger King breakfast I will eat because my coworkers at this HVAC place I once worked at used to get breakfast together a lot of the time, and they had pretty good hash brown bites.
Okay, yeah, hash brown bites are good.
Oh yeah, Mexicali dip, doesn't have its own article. Sour cream based with Mexican cuisine inspired spices. So like you put taco seasoning into sour cream. Mint sauce. Never had mint sauce. Green sauce, popular in the UK, made from finely chopped spearmint leaves soaked in vinegar. Huh. Okay, I was thinking of mint jelly, but... Huh.
Sorry, I'm like really obsessed with figuring out this butter thing.
Yeah, spearmint, my grandma used to grow this and we'd make tea.
Mint tea is great. That parsley mint sauce looks incredible.
Yeah. It's so green. I love a good, really green sauce.
Oh, look at that. I want to eat that. That looks so good.
Oh, yeah. There's a thing I noticed, Nintendo World has, a Luigi, chicken burger, or, a chicken sandwich in both Japan and America, and in America, it's pesto, and in Japan, it's green curry. And
okay, well, I want the green curry one.
Yeah, me too. I want that green curry.
I'll eat the pesto one because I want to go to Nintendo World here, but I want the green curry one. Green curry's awesome.
Yeah. Pliny the Elder wrote that mint stirs up the mind to a greedy taste in meat.
Yum.
Yum. I misread Apicius as Aspicus, like the Greek god
Like an
of
aspic?
jelly. Jelly meat dishes. In the origins
By the
of-
Middle Ages, you couldn't fucking get rid of mint. If mint ends up in your garden, that's all that's going to be in your garden.
Oh, yeah. On the origins of mint sauce, the food historian Dorothy Hartley wrote, most sheep had their lambs down in the warm valley grazing lands where the streams ran and mint grew in abundance. Hence, mint sauce with lamb. You going to get one food, you might as well get the accompaniment at the same time.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to go find another garnish. Let's eat the stuff they like to eat.
Yeah. Marcel Boulessin wrote in 1936, I think I am one of the very few French people who genuinely like mint sauce, and he reported his father's view. Do you mean to say that they really eat mint with lamb? What a funny country. Stuffed grape
Mint
leaves.
sauces may include fruits in their preparation, such as raspberries.
Interesting. Like, yeah, I've seen like a yogurt mint sauce before. Whoa.
Is them pistachios in there?
Sorry, I'm like trapped in this photo. Panna cotta mint sauce. So it might be. There's a stuffed grape leaves with the yogurt mint sauce.
I've never had them with yogurt mint sauce. Dolmas are pretty good though.
I will steal your baby and eat it with your food. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Where are there two sizes? Well, for one packing. Huh. Interesting. Just, building different size
California-
machines.
Once again, California has to complicate everything.
Oh, of course it does. Mom Nem. Sauce made from fermented fish. This is just fish sauce again.
Yeah. Commonly mixed with sugar, pineapple, and something else. Well, I want to eat that. Whatever it is, I want to eat that. But I do remember that exact photograph in the fish sauce article.
Yeah. I do want to see what else what that other thing is.
Sugar, pineapple, and spices to pronounce nem fasen, the key ingredient in name sauce.
Huh. Yep. See also all the other fish sauces.
Every single other fish sauce that we already looked at.
Georgian.
Macaulay.
Yeah, Macaulay.
Vegetable purees, walnut paste, and rolled into balls. Nice!
Nice.
I would not call that a dip in any manner, but I would eat it.
It is not even a sauce at that point. It's just a food. It's a ball. It's balls.
Yeah. It's like falafel, but with not bulgur wheat.
Yeah, not fried. Chop. The dog farted. Sorry.
Pretzel, no.
Pretzel, please. Chopped minced vegetables made of cabbage, eggplant, spinach, beans, beets, combined with ground walnuts, vinegar, onions, garlic, and herbs. It sounds really good.
I ate it. Yeah. It's generally served with lettuce and pomegranate seeds. Nice.
I bet, like, if you just wanted to have, like, a meal of, like, really good little balls like this and, like, some,
Fellas.
labna rolled in herbs or something would be, like, killer.
Or meal.
Yeah. Or meal. Like, these things and, like, crackers and labna.
Yes.
Ooh, Muamara.
Muhammara.
I want some of this so bad.
I want it in my mouth, please.
Spicy dip made of walnuts, red bell peppers, pomegranate molasses, and breadcrumbs. It looks like raw meat.
It does.
Get the full scoop.
I would love a full scoop of that. Thank you.
Please, I just want, like, some, like, bread with this on it. Associated with Lebanon, but is also found in Turkey, especially in southeastern regions. where Arab dishes are more common in the local cuisine because of the Lebanese cultural influence, as well as in Western Armenian cuisine. I am so sorry that I have hiccups. I need to get my hands on some of this stuff. I think that fancy Middle Eastern, like Greek restaurant that we went to has it on the menu. They had kanafa and it was killer.
Oh my god, kanafa.
It was so good. Usually fresh red pepper, chosen meaty and sweet, which guarantee a rich flavor and a silky texture after cooking. Very good. Yeah, I know it's 10 o'clock. Sorry,
I would not call mustard.
Mustard! I love a good whole seed mustard. I have some wasabi mustard that I picked up at the Ren Fair, like a tiny jar of it, and I need to eat it.
Whole seed mustard is really good.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a fan of bright yellow French's mustard. I will eat it in a pinch, but it's not my favorite thing.
I'll
Meanwhile,
have it basically just on a burger.
Mads is demonic. She puts it on everything, including rice. She mixes up mustard together with rice, and I tried it, and I almost threw up.
Awful.
It was bad. It was not good.
Just pungent and like nothing. It sounds like such a combo. It's like rice pudding of nightmares.
Yeah, basically, yes. And then she tries to tell me it's okay because it's a curry. And then I get really mad because it's not a curry.
It is not a curry. Missing key components of curry. What you've got there is whole, ground, cracked, or bruised mustard seeds mixed with water, vinegar, lemon juice, wine, or other liquids, salt, and often other flavorings and spices. Nobody's putting that much vinegar in their curry. Unless they are, and then I'm concerned.
And then that's very, very distressing.
Yeah. We may have to break this up into a 3-part series.
Yeah, I think so, because it's already 10 p.m. over there?
Yeah, and we're down to the M's. Like, we could finish it out.
We haven't even gotten a pico de gallo yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, mustard I think is a good place to stop. That way we're right at nacho cheese.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into the fun stuff. More fun stuff. I like how olive oil is down there.
I guess. I mean, it is used as a dip.
Ooh.
I guess. I would
I
not classify it as a dip. I would classify it as an ingredient.
Sour cream.
I'll allow it, I guess.
We'll get there. Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce. We'll get there.
I've never had their Polynesian sauce.
It's all right. I've been like occasionally just forced to eat at Chick-fil-A because there was no other option. But like,
yeah, I've eaten there a couple times, mostly because there was one on the way to our metro stop when I was doing an internship and living in Arlington instead of actually just living at my house because they made me live in the quote-unquote dorm. But there was a Chick-fil-A like right there, and they were just debuting their spicy breakfast biscuit thing. So I tried it. It was okay.
I like their tiny little like yeast rolls that they'll put stuff on for breakfast. The last time I had Chick-fil-A was when Alexander and I were like driving home from Christmas, the first Christmas where we visited my family, and it was like we had been stuck in traffic around Atlanta for hours and hours. We finally pulled off to get dinner. We stopped at we considered a Chinese restaurant that was nearby, but then there was a fire truck in front of it, like lights on. We went to I'm trying to remember the name of the place. It's a southern fast food chain cookout. We went to a cookout, and the checkout guy was just like talking to all of his friends. They were all high schoolers who were just like having a chat for about 20 minutes while we were the only other people in line. So we just ate the Chick-fil-A to survive.
God.
But yeah, the sauce is all right. The fries are good. I wish other places had waffle fries.
Yeah, it's not like they hold a copyright on waffle fries.
Yeah, exactly. Unfermented grape juice with ground mustard seeds in with the ancient Romans to make burning must.
There's nothing about that sounds appetizing.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is the weird Christian one.
Yeah.
I also, like, they've also been caught several times, like, utilizing illegal child labor.
What?
Yeah, like, they'll have, like, 12 or, 13-year-olds, like, working closing shifts at 11 p.m. or, like, I think they caught having, like, a 14-year-old working in one of their, like, chicken prep factories, and the only reason people found out they had children working the killing floor in their chicken factories is because some kid got sucked into the deboner.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's like they're just generally wicked uncool. And the trick to their chicken is put some powdered sugar in the breading and marinate it in pickle juice. I know how to make Chick-fil-A chicken.
Okay, I knew about the marinating in pickle juice. I didn't know about the powdered sugar.
Yep, they're just a little bit sweet. It's like, you want to know the trick to, like, Sonic onion rings?
Please.
Vanilla ice cream. The liquid in the batter for their onion rings is melted vanilla ice cream.
That's horrifying, and it explains a lot.
I've recreated it by adding like a little sugar and a splash of vanilla and like, making sure I use milk in my
In your batter?
in my batter, and it works.
That's crazy.
It's strange to me that their closed on Sunday policy is unique in the U.S. Over here, most things are closed on Sundays. Yeah, on Sundays, mostly, like, the places that are closed are liquor stores and Chick-fil-A.
And the post office.
And the post office. A lot of places I've noticed if they close for one day of the week, it's usually on a Monday or Tuesday. But Sunday is when, like, one of the weekend days when everybody's off, so it's, like, prime business time if you're a restaurant. Every grocery store over here is closed on Sunday. Huh.
That is so whack.
I remember once, like, trying to go fishing, and up at when I lived in Johnson City, and, like, you were, like, driving around in the middle of nowhere in the mountains, like, a lot of the time. I had to, like, get to a lake, and I realized I didn't have any bait, and it was Sunday, and the towns were so small that literally every single bait store was closed. And none of them had, like, big grocery stores. And on one hand, awesome. On the other hand, it's very inconvenient for me right at that moment.
Yeah, wow.
The early use of mustard as a condiment in England is attested from the year 1390 in the book The Form of Curry, which was written by King Richard II's master cooks. Mustard balls, coarse ground mustard seed combined with flour and cinnamon, moistened, rolled into balls, and dried. Usually stored and combined with vinegar or wine to make mustard paste as needed. Huh.
Huh, okay.
Old cooking is so fascinating to me.
It really is.
And... Yep. It's mustard.
Okay, the Netherlands are not real. Scroll up a little bit. Okay, in the Netherlands and Belgium, mustard is mainly used as a seasoning of croquettes, bitterballen, and cheese, and is commonly used to make mustard soup, which includes mustard cream, parsley, garlic, and pieces of salted bacon. It is not a real country.
I can understand it because it's usually not got the vinegar in it. It's there for, like, color and a little bit of flavor, but also good gravy. Is there a reason for why you need to use special bait? Because when we fish, we used old cheese. Worms are the standard, or, like, for the fish we fish for over here, worms, like, if you're doing catfish, little bits of liver, minnows. Like, that's typically what you're fishing with as standard over here, unless you're using, like, casting reels with fake baits where you know, make it look like a fish is swimming around. But if you want to just like cast and let it sit, worms is usually how it goes. But I went fishing for and this is freshwater fishing in lakes and stuff, but I did go fishing for trout in streams a lot with my granddad, and we used canned corn.
Cool.
It worked. There's also when the fish stream happened, but it's neither here nor there. What is the fish stream again? Caught carp, they took the cheese. Carp will eat anything.
Mustard can last indefinitely without becoming inedible or harmful.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's why it's lasted so long.
That's why honey mustard is the incredible condiment, because honey doesn't go bad and neither does mustard.
It's the perfect sauce. Or, excuse me, dip.
Dip.
In the fish stream, a fish spoke to me after I spent the day pulling fish out of the water and beating them to death. Could have taken that as a sign to stop, but didn't. The story of the talking fish, like that old myth, very different thing here. Storage and shelf life. Yep. American yellow mustard, deli-style spicy brown mustard. I love a spicy brown mustard on a sandwich.
Oh, so do I.
I love a Dijon for cooking.
Yes. Oh, that's what...
Most Dijon contains white wine rather than verjuice, which is...
I mean, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Just from the other end of the spectrum.
Isn't a fish talking you to stop beating fish up something that happens in Psychonauts? Pretty much, yeah. Like... There's some kids tormenting fish. They get tricked by another kid into thinking the fish are talking to them. English mustard, I don't think I've ever had. Stronger than many other mustards, as it has a low acid content. Suited for flavoring as a cooking ingredient. Quote-unquote French mustard.
The alleged French mustard.
Not to be confused with French's mustard. Dark brown, mild, tangy, and sweet mustard. Not actually French in origin. So, like, basically every other food called French.
Yeah. Okay, fruit mustards actually sound kind of dope.
Oh, yeah. I think about, like, large chunks of fruits preserved in a sweet hot mustard syrup. I've seen like that in like I thought it was like some kind of like Indian cuisine or something where it was like lemons preserved in mustard or something quite like that. Quince mostarda, mild with a jam-like appearance, and cherry mustard, various uses in Italy. Honey mustard, hot mustard.
There's our old friend honey mustard.
Hot pepper mustard, spirit mustards, made with alcoholic distilled spirits, Scotch whiskey, cognac, sweet mustard, common in Bavaria.
Look, we already have Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. Must we make it into mustard too?
Why not?
Oh, a whole grain mustard. Hell yeah.
Oh, the good stuff. With the French mustard, I just think about the fact that, like, Canadians are, like, freedom frying us now, and good for them. The renaming of the Americano to the Canadiano, and they have every right to do it. Based. Home preparation. Yep, pretty easy to make at home. And you can have allergies to it.
Yep.
And the National Mustard Museum.
Mustard Museum.
It's in Middleton, Wisconsin. You don't like sweet mustard.
Right.
What's it like? Because Mustard's one that's real easy to just get into. My mom likes Chinese mustard. Like, she'll buy a jar specifically for, like, egg rolls. I like a good Chinese hot mustard.
That stuff's good.
Oh, it's real
That's good.
I'm surprised it's not here on the, like... I guess that is on... That might be what hot mustard is.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, hot mustard
Chinese
is common
cuisine.
Chinese cuisine.
That's good stuff. That's become my go-to for, like, Chinese takeout egg rolls. The little packets of mustard.
Yeah, I never have them on egg rolls, but they are pretty good. I normally go for duck sauce with the egg rolls. Hey, brought it back around full circle.
Oh, yeah. Duck sauce.
Duck sauce to mustard. 2 delicious egg roll condiments.
We love an egg roll condiment. I got these little
I want egg rolls.
I love an egg roll. I got these little egg rolls, the like the PF Chang's ones, because that was the only frozen egg rolls they had the other day. And they have like chunks of ginger in them. They're kind of weird, but I found that they're really good with okonomi sauce.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What can I say, but it's too sweet. That is fair.
Yeah, understandable.
Well, we have made significant headway in the list of dips and dipping sauces and sauces.
It's nacho cheese on down. I think we can make that work.
Oh yeah. We do one more stream of this, we get the rest of it done. I get to talk about pimento cheese.
Okay, good, because I am not a fan of pimento cheese, and I would like to hear you talk about it.
That's fair. I believe we discussed it since it was included under cheese sauce in the first stream, but, like, I'll talk about it again. But,
awesome.
But, yep. Thank you so much.
No, nothing to plug at this time. Just twitch.tv/theredpandarin. I am going to be streaming again once, at least once this week is passed, because I have a research paper to finish. But yeah, I'm excited to get to streaming again. I have a lot of games I can do, and please help me. Please help me. I might be losing my job. Please help me. We'll find out. Oh, apparently you are muted on this screen.
Oh yeah, because it's not got the Discord call on it. Yeah. But
did we miss my beg for subscriber?
Nah, they got you. They just didn't get me, but I wasn't saying anything, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much kidding about all that, but yeah, I am gonna start streaming some more, and maybe Daddy Bezos will give me some cash for it.
Yeah, I'll want to be there. I need to do the rest of my tier list stream soon, and we'll try and get everybody back together. I was just doing tier lists. If you want to hear me talk for like an hour about really obscure animated films, like, that's the place to go. I got my VODs up on my little VOD channel.
Wonderful.
But yep. So thank y'all for stopping in. I hope everybody's hungry, or at least in a deep desire for sauce, because we're here to torment. And we'll see you later.
I'm gonna go find something I can dip into something else, because now I want to dip things.
Me too. All right, bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your vegetables with hummus.
Yes.